What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live watch along, people. And today, Europa League action is back. We are back in Europe, and it is FC Zurich against Arsenal, people. And, you know, I think I'm going to be quite laid back tonight. Should be a chilled out watch along, I can't lie. Although if we go 1-0 down, I will be having an absolute meltdown. But listen, it's been a while since we was in Europe. I think our last European game was Villarreal at home, and I remember that game very well. Unfortunately, I wish I didn't remember that game, but we're back in Europe. Took a year off last season, which wasn't great, but we are back. Ho, 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 ho is well and truly back in full effect. Forget the Champions League and all that glamorous, you know, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday nights, people. Just record EastEnders and watch Europa League action and you'll be good to go, people. Apologies for turning up a few minutes late, by the way. Had a little issue as I was loading up on StreamYard, so I had to restart the computer, and anyway, it's a whole thing. You don't want to hear that. But we're back, people. Glad to have you all. Arsenal have changed their team a little bit tonight. We'll talk about some of the results from the last couple of nights. We'll talk about Graham Potter to Chelsea, the Arsenal lineup, a few other bits and bobs. And by then, the game should be good to go, people. Nimbo said, not going to lie, missed that anthem. Bally TV, Curtis moving like a Bamiyang. Hey, I'm telling you, man, lateness is greatness. Not always, though. It's not. I can't lie. It's something that we have to, you know, sort out turning up late, including myself. Tina Matty Turner in goal. I'm telling you, man, what's love got to do with it, people? Harry Potter at the bridge. Dr. Amino, big C, are we feeling? I'm good, Armino. I'm good, bro. Everything's good. Chilled out vibes tonight. Apologies, I didn't do press conference reaction. Obviously, I usually do it the day before, but you know, the press conference wasn't till around 6 o'clock in the evening. I looked at the press conference. He didn't say much really, so I didn't bother doing a show today. You know, I don't like to force content. Ish said, big up Big C, the real European competition returns. Listen, the one that our team is in is the most important. That's how I see it, people. Champions League, we all know that's the glamour. If we was in it, cool, I'd be going crazy. But we're not in it. This is what we need to deal with. So anyway, big up to everyone in the chat. Thank you very much for tuning in. Make sure you like the video. Watch along settings, people. We need to get at least 1,000 likes. It's Europa League, laid back settings. And listen, let's make sure we handle business tonight. Let's quickly get into the starting lineup. We'll then talk about some of the Champions League stuff of the last couple of nights, as well as Graham Potter and some other Arsenal bits. So this is the Arsenal team, people. Matt Turner gets his debut in the Europa League. He starts in goal. Obviously, Leno has been, you know, as Ish said, Leno let off the clip. And then Arteta said a few things back to him, but Leno let the clip off as he left, and he wasn't happy. Matt Turner comes in. I'm going to be honest, right? I'm going to be totally honest. I never like to totally judge a player off 1 or 2 games, especially in pre-season, because some players look great in pre-season, they don't do nothing, and the other way around. Some don't look great, they can be nervous, and then next minute they can perform. What I saw of Matt Turner in pre-season, at this stage, I wasn't convinced by him. However, I'm prepared to give him an opportunity. I hope he is a good goalkeeper. And, you know, he plays for America. He's an international. So let's hope he can prove it. But what I did see of him, he wasn't great. So I'm hoping that he can turn things around and he's settled in a little bit. Matt Turner makes his debut in goal. Tomiyasu comes back in. He's been out for a few games. Opportunity for him to get match fitness. Rob Holding and Gabriel at centre-back. Saliba gets a rest. And Rob Holding comes in to start a game, which doesn't happen too often, to be honest. But yeah, Holding, Gabriel. And at left-back, we got Kieran Tierney. Tierney plays at left-back. Obviously, Zinchenko has been the first choice left back in recent weeks, so he plays at left back. A good back four, really, for the Europa League. The midfield, Xhaka and Lokonga, which at the moment is our full strength midfield, which, you know, I don't even like saying those words. You know, it's this should be our Europa League midfield, not our Europa League and Premier League midfield. By the way, Granit Xhaka captains the side tonight. We always knew that he was going to end up with the armband on at some stage. The front four, if you like, which I've got to be honest, I'm a little bit excited about, particularly a couple of these players is Marquinhos makes his debut on the right-hand side. This is a player that we signed, obviously. They were going to send him out on loan. But apparently he did well, and they've decided to keep him. So I'm excited. Apparently he's ripped up the under-23 games. I'm hoping he can do something similar to what Martinelli did. Martinelli got brought. We didn't really know nothing about him. He surprised us. He was better than we thought. And you know, he's one of our best players now, if we're being honest, Gabriel Martinelli. So Marquinhos, I'm hoping we can get something similar with him. And Fabio Vieira starts as well, people, in the number 10 role, in the Martin Odegaard role. So it's going to be interesting to see how he does. They've been talking about him playing on the right a lot of the time, which for me, I was like, listen, just play the man in that 10 role. Let him go toe-to-toe with Odegaard and see if he's better than him. Now, I'm sure even if he has a great game tonight, he won't displace Odegaard yet. And it'll be interesting to see how he does. Looks very lightweight, but certainly very good technically. And this is the type of game he should really be able to get a grip of and show his quality. Martinelli plays on the left. Now, that's a shame. As you can see, people, I had ESR in the thumbnail for this game. ESR hasn't trained since the Manchester United game, and he's obviously injured for that cool down that they did after United. He tweaked a muscle. It's the same muscular problem that he's had, and he's out, unfortunately, for this game. Big blow. Would have been good for ESR to play this game and get his confidence and his match fitness up. So, yeah, it's a real shame that ESR isn't playing. Eddie Nketiah up front. The R9 of the early knockout stages of cup competitions. I've actually tipped him to score a hat-trick tonight because I think he'll bag loads of goals in this Europa League group stage, to be honest. Although it's not the easiest of groups. I think we've had easier ones than this. I think PSV will definitely be a test. And Eddie starts up front, people. So, yeah, there's the Arsenal team. And let me know what you think. ESR is always injured. I can't be asked. The guy is always eating Nando's. I mean, apparently I heard that he got a chef. So hopefully the chef ain't making him Nando's. Boki said, hey, Curtis, long time been dealing with some stuff, but glad to be back, elbow. But hey, big up yourself, bro. Hope you're well. Hope everything's good. Hope things getting better for you. Glad to have you back in the community. Don Arsenal said, Curtis putting pressure on Eddie. I'm expecting Eddie to bang goals in this. I can't lie. Europa League R9 for real. I'm expecting all sorts. Yeah, maybe the chef is from Nando's. Like you said, Roll, maybe you just took the chef home from Nando's and said, listen, whatever they pay you, I'll pay you double. You know, I want spicy chicken every night with, coleslaw, rice, peri-peri chips. But yeah, another injury problem for Emile Smith-Rowe, and he is struggling. Nothing wrong with Nando's, just stick to the grilled meats and veg. Yeah, I hear you. Tarbs, big up, bro. ESR is breaking my heart at the moment, but I really need to see him. Listen, I hope when he comes back, he's back to full fitness and he can play, you know. Rashan, it is on BT Sport. Kickoff, for anyone wondering, is in half an hour, people. It's on BT Sport 2 for anybody looking for it. And, yeah, half an hour till kickoff. We've got a few things to talk about. Hearing that the Europa League theme is painful. Listen, I've become accustomed to it. I actually quite like it now. Stockholm Syndrome, people, you know. They've held us hostage that long that we started to like the Europa League anthem. You know, I'm used to it more than the Champions League one. Anyway, before we talk about this game in a little bit more detail, let's speak about the Champions League. Let's talk about what's been happening in the world of football, and then we'll discuss the game and Arsenal and the bench and all kinds of stuff like that. Obviously, Liverpool got hammered last night, 4-1 by Napoli. Shock result. You know, Anguissa playing in midfield, who used to play for Fulham. £15 million, I think they paid for him. And, bossed Liverpool yesterday. Trent, a player that many, many times I've bigged up and said how highly I rate him. Horrendous defensive performance from him. Joe Gomez, shocking. They were absolutely battered yesterday. Napoli also missed a penalty, so could have easily been 5. And they've got issues at Liverpool at the moment. I don't really understand why they didn't strengthen a little bit more in the window. Osimhen looked a real threat. I think he came off injured. Van Dijk doesn't quite look the same player. Are we starting to see this Jurgen Klopp? I won't say domination because Pep's obviously been in front of him, but, this Jurgen Klopp era, is it starting to fade at Liverpool a little bit? I think they needed to freshen up that squad a little bit more in the transfer window, and it just didn't happen. They don't look to have that hunger anymore, Liverpool. I wonder if they've achieved so much that they're struggling to motivate themselves now. A lot of their players are getting older as well. You look at Henderson, Thiago, Van Dijk. A lot of these players are 30 now. Milner's starting games. So I wonder if that hunger has gone. But they were absolutely battered. It could be a strange year for Liverpool. Still think they've got quality. I still think they'll do well. And I do think if Darwin Núñez starts to bang goals, got to be honest, AS45, I always felt letting Sadio Mane go was a mistake. I always said that I felt he was the key player for Liverpool's attack and that Salah kind of benefited off what Mane did. So, yeah, listen, big up man like Kev on BT Sport. Kev is getting the bag, people. Kev is getting the bag. Kevin Campbell and Martin Keown on BT Sports. Big up Kev, man. Go and get that bag, bro. And great to see him on there. Super Kev with Martin Keown. But yeah, interesting times for Liverpool. They are getting exposed a little bit. And yeah, 7-season syndrome with Klopp, BVB and Mainz was the same. Loss of Mane was the key to the drop-off. I just don't think their attack is the same anymore without Sadio. And I do rate Diaz. Look at Salah, the way his form's dropped off. But listen, I'm sure they'll bounce back. They've still got quality. I think once they get some of their midfielders back and Núñez starts firing, I do think you see a better Liverpool, to be honest. What else did we have last night? Last night we had Tottenham. Tottenham got a bit of a, I won't say fortuitous win, but I felt at 0-0 it looked like it was going to be a tight game. Nuno Tavares was playing. Guendouzi, they were booing Guendouzi every time he got the ball. I think Tottenham might have drew that game, but the red card changed everything, and Spurs obviously went on and won 2-0. Man City won comfortably the other night. The machine of Haaland continues to score goals. It's just so easy for him. 6-yard box gunman, and yeah, handling business. Can't say anything against him really. It was light work. Obviously, Chelsea lost to Zagreb. That, of course, led to the sacking of Thomas Tuchel. I spoke about it on the stream the other day as well. And they've obviously appointed Graham Potter now, which obviously for anybody who hasn't seen my thoughts on that, I actually think, and I said this many times, I think Graham Potter getting the Chelsea job is a victory for English football. I think it shows that they're going to go in a different direction. And I've said before, I think he's a very good manager and I think he deserves an opportunity at a top club, Graham Potter. Most people couldn't do what he does at Brighton. The interesting thing will be, can he transition that into a big football club with big players, big personalities? Will Thiago Silva listen to him? Will Aubameyang, will Kovacic? These guys have played for, Real Madrid and PSG, AC Milan, Arsenal. They've been at top clubs. Will they listen to somebody like Graham Potter? Personally, I think he plays fantastic football. But man management is a different thing. So it would be interesting. Personally, I'm glad he's been given the opportunity. The only one thing I would have ever said with Thomas Tuchel, I think Thomas Tuchel's a very good manager. I think he gets a big job somewhere else. I still felt like his style of football at Chelsea was not particularly imprinted on that team. A lot of times I watched Chelsea and I thought, a little bit defensive, maybe Tuchel, what's his plan? And I just think, they said there was him and Bowley. They argued over Cristiano Ronaldo. They argued over Peter Cech being sacked. So eventually you buy a club for £2.5 billion. You're going to want to hire your own manager. A lot of people were very surprised that Thomas Tuchel got the sack. Personally, I wasn't. Because, if you buy a club for that much money and you don't get on with the owner ultimately is going to find any excuse to get rid of you. So it's a new era for Chelsea. I don't think Bowley is going to put 200 million in every summer. I think he wants a longer, sustainable manager that can coach, work with young players. Interesting, they've given him a 5-year contract. When is the last time that Chelsea gave a 5-year contract to a manager? So they're putting a lot of faith in him, and it's going to be an interesting season. But I think Graham Potter deserves that opportunity. As I said before, If his name was, Grimaldo Potterino from Brazil, he'd have got a job long time ago. But, yeah, it'd be interesting. What is Aubameyang thinking? Listen, Oba will play regardless. I'm sure he's not happy that Tuchel has left. But they don't have a real other option apart from Aubameyang unless they play Havertz false nine, which hasn't worked. So there you go. Abhinav, Chelsea fan, the recruitment will be done by Potter now, not the board. Yeah, I think they'll give him the opportunity to recruit his own players. Thomas Tuchel won't be out of a job for long. He's an elite manager. Yeah, he's done a good job. Anyway, let's get back to the Arsenal, people. Let's talk about Arsenal. A couple of bits and bobs that I want to mention. We've got about 20 minutes until the game kicks off. It's live on BT Sport 2 for anybody who wants to watch it. Kevin Campbell, the channel's good friend, and of course Martin Keown, they are doing the build-up to the game. So good to see a couple of former Arsenal players on the show. A couple of bits of news. Arsenal have been nominated for a few of the Premier League awards for August. People said, we were the Premier League champions of August. But listen, always good to see, people getting nominated and stuff like that, but we need to continue it over a longer period of time. Player of the Month, two of our players were nominated, Gabriel Jesus and Martin Odegaard. Quite surprised, to be honest, that William Saliba was not nominated as part of that group. It's the most pointless Player of the Month that we've ever seen in the history of Premier League football, because of course there's only one winner, and that is going to be Haaland. However, Player of the Month is a fan voted award. It only takes the Arsenal fan base to really clamour behind one of our players, and he could win it ahead of Haaland, which is so crazy about it. Mikel Arteta, of course, nominated for Manager of the Month, 5 wins out of 5. The Manchester United game was obviously in September, so he's going to win Manager of the Month. There's no doubt about it. He's had a fantastic start to the season. Man United game was the first blip, of course, but that was in September. And Goal of the Month nomination, Gabriel Jesus, the little dinked whip into the far corner against Leicester, and William Saliba's left foot finesse, crossbarring in against Bournemouth. So two nominations for Goal of the Month, 2 for Player of the Month, and 1 for Manager of the Month. As Ish said, is it the Manager of the Month cursed? Wins Manager of the Month, then gets beat against United. So let's hope he gets that out of the way. Amsterdam, Thailand, Cone Man of the Month. Do you know how many people say to me, when are you going to stop calling him the Cone Man? I said, when he gets us in the Champions League, we drop it. No more Cone Man music. He gets Maybach music like Rick Ross then, He gets the proper Maybach music. Until then, it's Cone Man music business. Not everyone likes the banter, people. It is what it is. Coney from Spain, man. You know what I mean? Big Coney. Big Mike Coney, Waiter of the Month. Nah, listen. Well, Deliverers top 4 and we'll be, we'll chill. Big C, if Vinicius was available for 100 million, would you take him? All day long, mate. All day long. Vinicius, for me, he has the potential to be, I would say, he could be the best winger in world football in the next few years if he develops like he could. It depends. I look at younger wingers in world football at the moment. There aren't many better than him, in my opinion. Vinicius, I think he's incredible. He's improved so much over the last couple of years. Remember when Benzema was taking the mick out of him, don't pass to him. Now look at him. There ain't no joking around now. So for me, one of the best young wingers in the world, if not the best. When I think about wingers, I class Mbappe as a striker with Haaland. So yeah, he's ridiculous player. I'm sure Madrid wouldn't be selling him for 100 million. He'd be more than that. He is electric. He really is. He's not our Gundogan. He's our Granit Xhaka. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? And there's a big difference. Would you keep Jesus or take Haaland? You're good, Mitigate. You're good, my friend. Listen, I can't cap. I'm not here to cap. You all know the answer to the question, right? You all know the answer to the question. But I'm not going to say it because I'm going to back our own, right? I'm going to back our own boy. Gabby Jesus, let me back him. But in my head, you can see what I'm thinking. I'm sorry, it's obvious, the answer. What's the celebration? I don't know what he does. Something like that, but everyone's going to do that. Yeah, come on. We know. Sean, yeah, it's almost a timeout, but he's trying to make me say something that I don't want to say. Like Ultra Instinct, Lord forgive me, but I'm not going to say it. Man like Coney from down there, Spanish Town. Oh, you mean? Shameless settings. Yeah, Vinny is probably the best young winger in the world, really. Somebody said Dembele, but I think Dembele is... How old's Dembele? 24, 25? I think he's a bit older than... How old's Osman Dembele? Osman Dembele is 25. Vinicius is 22, yeah. So, mid-20s. I don't class you as that young. Big up Shaq. Curtis had to take a sip. You know what I mean? Man's putting me in a predicament where you're making me say something I don't really want to say. Let me back my boy Gabriel Jesus, man. Do you know what I mean? Leave me alone. I don't want to answer any questions surrounding Haaland and Jesus. That's not fair right now. Would you take R9 or Prime? Dear. Do you know what? I'll probably take R9 now over Eddie. And if he's seen, he's a big lad now. Nah, listen, I'm joking. R9 is, for anybody that watches the channel, you know me. R9 is my favorite striker ever. The greatest I've seen. Ukrainian Neymar, best winger in the world. Hey, I said it the other day, people. Some people were coming for me in the comments. Oh, you was dissing Mudryk and look at his performance the other day. It's a joke. I was joking. He took penalties in a car park. I thought that was quite funny. Ultra Instinct, Alexis or Jesus. See, I'm going to be greedy. I want both. I want Alexis on the left. I want Jesus through the middle. I refuse to do this. You lot all trying to draw me out. Jesus just signed for us. I'm enjoying him being at the club. I'm backing him. I'm backing him to become our next top striker. The long list of strikers. Prime Curtis already. Hey, come on. Give me some respect here, people. There's levels. Don't ever compare Gibraltar to De Bruyne. Gibraltar to De Bruyne, you mug. He's fuming. Miles. You can't be talking to me, surely. I got to leave this comment on the. I don't hide from these comments. I find this quite funny. Miles, I mean, you might be talking to somebody in the comments, but let me have a sip. Miles has come out on smoke. First of all, Miles, I could be totally wrong. You might be addressing someone in the comments, but if you are addressing me, first of all, he said, not you, someone in the chat. Yeah, I was about... Miles, all right, forgive me. I was going to say, me? Me? You've heard me say him? Nah, man, relax. You know me. Solar-powered Odegaard. Great on a sunny afternoon. Maybe he was talking to your mug. Yeah, man's mugging me off. Man said, big see you, mug. Oh, yeah, to be fair, you got a point. Mugging me off. Ah, dear, it's crazy. We all love Gibraltar Guard, Solar Guard, Lunar Guard, they call him the other day. Solar Guard or Mason Moo. Is that what they call it? I call him Pace and Pound. That's a tough one. I think Mason Mount's a bit overrated. I think he's a techie baller, though. Is he effective enough? I don't know. Has it? Zaha or St. Maximum? I'm taking Wolf. I can't lie. St. Maximum's too, 1 week rips you apart. Next week, it's just Louis Vuitton headbands flicking all over the place. He's too in and out. I'm taking Zaha over St. Maximum. I can't lie. Mount has been poor lately. Yeah, he's a techie baller. I rate him, but I think he's a little bit overrated. Saliba or Fofana? Saliba for me. I think he's better. Genuinely think he's better. That's not to say I don't rate Fofana, though. I do rate him. I think Saliba, bigger. I think better on the ball. He's in the French squad for a reason. I call him Declan Rice as other half. Quick mention on the Queen. Yeah, man. Obviously, get well soon. The Queen is... I'm not too sure if she's in hospital. I haven't really read too much about the story, if I'm being honest. I did see that the Queen was unwell, so obviously get well soon to the Queen of England. Sad news. Let's see. You lot you've all set people off now. Everyone's trying to draw me out. Dino and R9 or Messi and Ronaldo. Listen, I'm sorry. It's got to be the two Brazilian Donnies. Just for the entertainment factor. If R9's in that first group, then the first group wins. Ronaldinho did things with a football I've never seen in my life. Have you ever seen a player in your life like Ronaldinho? I think the closest we ever saw was prime Neymar at Barcelona. He was doing similar things, but Ronald, has any footballer ever given you a greater feeling of joy and enjoyment than Ronaldinho? Not everyone's going to agree. Some people will say that second group, Messi and CR7. No footballer has brought greater joy to me outside of an Arsenal player than Ronaldinho. Honestly, I don't understand how you can do what he did at the top level. He's on another planet. He'll flick it over your head. He'll nutmeg you. He'll control it on his chest. He'll pass it off his back. No-look passes, flip-flap, nutmeg. Whatever you need, he's got it. He's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Listen, I love Messi. I love CR7. But them other two, they were different. They were different, people. They were different. I'm telling you. Zidane or Dino. Oh, nah. Why is this turned into a question and answer session, people? That's a tough one, man. Jeez. I gotta go Dino just for the 5-star skills, man. But Zidane, Zizou, I love Zizou. Man cussed his mum, he headbutted him, he got a hero's welcome. I gotta go Dino, I can't lie, but I love Zizou. Forgive me, man. AFTV or Curtis Shaw? You're dangerous, you're dangerous. Curtis Shaw TV. Anyway, we move, people. That Barca team with Henry, Messi and Ronaldinho was lit. Yeah, they've had unbelievable teams, people. Anyway, let's concentrate on the game of tonight. You lot are drawing me out, giving me all kinds of mad questions. But I like the questions. Nearly 2,000 of you in the chat. Big up to each and every one of you. Really appreciate it, as always. Do you know what? I'm glad to be back on a Thursday. I thought to myself, Thursday nights. But do you know what? I'm glad we're back in Europe. I was going to go to this game tonight, actually. But unfortunately, there aren't that many flights from London to Zurich every day. So once, these airlines are crafty, aren't they? They know that Arsenal are playing in Zurich. There's going to be thousands of fans coming from London. They treble the price of the flights. You can't get a flight back after the game finishes on the same night, so you got to stay in a hotel. The hotel prices have doubled. Before you know it, you've spent £700-800. Now, no disrespect, I'm not spending £700-800 to watch Rob Holding at centre back, Tina Turner in goal, and Eddie Nketiah up front, people. So I sit here, we do a stream. Inflation, people. Money can't be wasted right now. So we're back to Thursday night business, people. The Unparalysed Mind, big up, said R10, the greatest ball manipulation you'll ever see. Totally agree. He could do whatever he wanted with the football. Ross Curtis, break us off with the Europa. So, hey, let me ease in. I did one at the start. I have to freestyle. It just has to drop when the timing's right, But anyway, we'll get back to it. Big up Ross, though. Big up Ross. Inflation, man. Let me tell you, people, just stay in your yard and relax. You know what I mean? Times have changed now, people. That is for sure. Let me show you the bench for Arsenal tonight, people. Let me show you the bench. Adam Lallana's been placed in temporary charge of Brighton. I did not know that. Player-manager business. You'd be picking yourself, that's for sure, wouldn't you? There's no way you'd be benching yourself. This is the Arsenal bench. When does our bench ever look good, to be honest? Our bench still don't look great. Ramsdale, Hine, Ben White, Saliba, Zinchenko, Matt Smith, Odegaard, Serjan, Cozier, Dubry, Saka, and Gabriel Jesus. It's interesting. He's brought a strong bench for the first round of the first game in the Europa League, because equally we just lost to Man United. The last thing he wants to do is go there and do anything stupid, draw or get beat. So you bring the cavalry. Any problem, you bring on Saka, Jesus, Odegaard, Zinchenko, Saliba, win yourself the game. Hopefully they won't need to. I'm sure Martinelli, the plan will be to take him off. You wouldn't want him playing 90 minutes, so I'm sure he'll come off in the second half, people. Latte, what Arteta could do without Saka? Yeah, does he ever leave Saka out of a game? I don't think he ever does, Big up, Latte. John Lair, hope you're well, bro. Mr. Danielson himself says, big up, Big C. Wagwan, brethren. Long time at home watching it with a couple of mates. Sunday was hard. Got clowned by my cousins in Jamaica. Listen, this is why I did Arsenal therapy, people. People said, it's an overreaction. We've lost one game. I said, listen, you lose to Man United, you're getting bantered because we know everyone's got Man United mates. They got a big fan base. So, yeah, it's one of them. It was a tough one. I got a lot of messages from United fans bantering me off. Smokey, big up. He said, everyone on AFTV rocking the bar led look big. See, hey, you know what? Them man went Turkey, innit? I thought Robbie and Lee was going to come back with cane rose, dreads, twists, all sorts. But yeah, they come back with the same bar led. It is what it is. Inflation, people don't want to get haircuts nowadays. They're just getting the Gillette thing and just, licking it off the top. Everything, the price of everything's going up right now, people. It's all mad out here. No Souza in the squad, young under 21 player. Tanya Nelson is injured. He would have been involved, of course. Prince Teddy, I'm a gooner from Manny. Imagine how hard it was for me. Damn. Being a gooner in Manny after losing to them, man. Jeez. Painful. Big up Prince Teddy. I am King. Hope you're well, bro. I hope Arteta doesn't turn Saka into something like Salah. You think he's just going to overplay him? Fitz said, bold is beautiful, mate. Hey, big up, man. Listen, I respect it. A lot of people end up there, so, there's no point dissing it. You just got to hope that you've got a good, solid head shape. You know what I mean? So when, if that day ever does come, that you can handle it. You can rock it. A little 2-pack DMX vibe, But there's our bench. Listen, we shouldn't need to draw for the cavalry, let's be totally honest. But if we do, there's enough there. We're 7 minutes until kickoff, people. 7 minutes until kickoff. Don't forget, by the way, today's video is sponsored by OneFootball. Link in the description below. Make sure you go and download it completely free. And listen, great app. Latest news. You get all the notifications. QR code will be there until kickoff, top right-hand corner. Take a picture, download it. Simple things, people. And it helps support the channel. So a big up to them for helping and supporting. They've been supporting now for 2 seasons. And I'm actually hoping that we can maybe do something for the World Cup. A few back and forth emails. We get enough downloads. Maybe they'll send me to the World Cup. But we'll see, people. So, yeah. Big up to OneFootball for supporting the channel. And a big thank you to everyone who voted for the Football Content Awards. Obviously, the voting has closed now. I think they announce it in the next 2 weeks for the finalists. So I'll keep you all updated, people. We've got 6 minutes until kickoff. I suppose I should do the honourable thing and read out the team of FC Zurich. I think I know 1, maybe 2 of their players. Yeah, I got to be honest, I don't know too many of them. Ben Jacob. Oh, Ben's tweeting about Arsenal. What are you saying, Benny boy? We'll have to get you back on the channel. If they're saying something, what's he saying about Mudryk? I will share it on the screen. Let me, wow. Right, I got to share this. We got breaking news here. Breaking news. Yellow ticker at the bottom of the screen, Ben Jacobs. This is an interview with Mudryk. I don't know when this interview was from. Oh, he told him directly. I'm going to actually DM him. I'm going to DM him during this stream and try and get a little knockdown, Remember Kevin Phillips and Niall Quinn? You chip it long into Niall Quinn. Niall Quinn with a knockdown. Kevin Phillips used to volley it in. I'm going to try and get a knockdown. So Ben Jacobs did an interview with Mykhailo Mudryk, and the Shakhtar winger told him it would be hard to say no to Arsenal in January. Great scoop there. He said, Arsenal is a very good team. From my side, I can't say no. Shakhtar winger Mykhailo Mudryk says he's open to an Arsenal move in January and sets the record straight on his nickname. Let me support Ben. Give him the retweet, Let everyone know he got the scoop. And I'm gonna drop him a little DM right now. And see if he had anything else that he could say off here, If it's anything too bait, I'll share it, don't worry. Just don't say nothing. What shall I say? Congrats on the interview with Mudryk. Do you think there's a chance Arsenal get him in January. There you go. We sent a message. Big up to everyone who put it in the comments saying check the tweet. Interesting news. Breaking news there. Interesting, isn't it, that Wiley's actually at Shakhtar. You know, Shakhtar will be open to selling him. They've sold a few players. And, you know, I'm sure if Arsenal made a good, solid offer. The problem is, apparently Arsenal wanted to pay around 30 million euros, 25 million pound. Now, apparently, they want 50 million euros. Listen, I'm not going to cap. I'm not going to cap people. I was bantering him. Yeah, and I can see you all hammering me in the comments. I was bantering him, right? As the car park, you know, Luka Modric from Wish only played about 20 games. It was pure banter, people. It was pure banter. But, to be honest, I hadn't hardly seen the guy play apart from a few bits and videos on YouTube. He looked great the other night against Leipzig, but you know, I need to see a little bit more. But well done on the scoop from Ben Jacobs. I've sent him a message. If he does reply during the stream, I'll inform you all of what he said, because you know, a lot of the time you do interviews with players, they tell you stuff off camera. You know, so let's see if he gets back, people. The players are out on the pitch. Let me just quickly read out this team, because I'm doing them dirty. I mean, they've got Brecker in goal, Boran, Alitit, Kareziu, Kamberi, Zamali. I think Zamali is their most well-known player. He's played in Serie A and stuff before. He's quite an experienced midfielder. Selneas, Krasniki, Guerrero, Akita, and Tosin. I got to be honest, the only one I've heard of is Akita, and that's Jamali. I think that's Jamali I've had on Football Manager back in the day. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, Nimbo, Mooney, relax. Yeah, I don't know how you pronounce the name. You man, relax. I don't know, people. Relax. Don't do me dirty, man. It looks like that. I thought I said it right, but yeah, you know. Yeah, Ali something. We're trying to keep it PG here, people. Don't do this. Ben is the GOAT. Love the way he emptied the clip on Fabrizio. Get ready for Tina Turner. Right, let's get started. Let's take the QR code off. Make sure you download OneFootball, though, but the QR code has to come off. 1 minute till kickoff. I'm going for a 3-0 victory for Arsenal. We're back in the Europa League. Thursday night business. No EastEnders. FC Zurich away. I should be at the game, but the flights are too expensive, so inflation prices. Don't waste your money. You don't spend £700 on Rob Holding. So we'll watch it from the comfort of our own home. Big up to you all in the chat. 2,000 of you. Lick down the like button. Give me your score predictions below. I'm going for 3-0 to the Arsenal. And let's get underway, people. Here we go. Arsenal shooting from right to left. It is a decent stadium, actually, because I believe that they moved us to St. Gallen in Switzerland rather than Zurich. This was another problem. You had to fly to Zurich, then get a train 1 hour to St. Gallen, and you couldn't get back to Zurich in time for the last flight of the evening, which meant you needed to stay in a hotel. Hotel prices tripled, doubled. It was all mad. So let's go. Granit Xhaka, can't believe they make me play these games. I'm a Champions League player only. I gotta admit, I love these little accounts, you know. They're brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Ross, Curtis Brager. Oh, ho, ho. There we go, people. We're back. Europa League action is back. I actually need to change this Premier League background for the European competition. They've let off smoke and flares inside the stadium. Don't forget, they won the title last year, FC Zurich, and they're now second from bottom in the league. 5 games they have lost and drawn 2. They are a terrible team this season, but still, they're going to be fired up. This will be like a cup final for them, and you never know. You never know. Remember Ostersund's back in the day? I think Graham Potter was their manager at the time. So, you know, they're not going to make life easy for us. And they won the league last year. I believe they lost a few of their players. And obviously, they've become a lot worse this season. But yeah, I'm going for a 3-0 victory to Arsenal. Sounds like a complete mission. Yeah, not worth it. Not worth it all. Might try and get to PSV away. Curtis, we watched the Man United match. Yeah, probably be on. Background noise, you know. Yeah, they've got Real Sociedad later on, which will be interesting. End the stream day vibes. You know what that reminds me? I want to give a big shout out to Expressions today. Big him up, man. 250,000 subscribers on his channel. Don't like the team that he supports. Well, listen, great content creator. And, you know, doing big things out there. And, you know, to reach 250,000 from, you know, we all start from zero. I have to big him up, man. You know, spoke to him, sent him a message. But yeah, you reminded me with the end the stream day vibe. So big up X, man, doing big things. Probably the only Tottenham content creator that I would watch, to be honest. Because he is very entertaining. I always say to X anytime I see him, I say, you should be an Arsenal fan. But he don't agree with me, you know. Samuel said, Lee Judges was lamenting that Partey should change his name to Part-Time. Thomas Part-Time, you know, it would make sense for real. Big up Samuel, I appreciate the super chat. Bally TV, 100k soon for us. Yeah, man, let's hope so. We'll get there. All in good time. Big up X, hella funny. X's box office, 100%. Top notch. Tobes as well, yeah. Big up Tobes. Got a lot of time for Tobes. All right, let's get on with the game. Let's do a bit of commentary. Here's Sambi Lokonga. He's fouled in the middle of the pitch. Free kick. I'd love to see Arsenal score an early goal, to be honest, because just to relieve the pressure, you know, Zurich are going to be up for it. They're at home. They've had a bad season, but this is like a cup final for them. And as I was saying before, I don't actually think this is the easiest of Europa League groups. You know, them Dundalk groups and who else did we have? Vienna and teams like that. I think they were far easier than this. PSV Eindhoven will be a tough game, home and away. Free kick to Arsenal. Caught on the ball. Is that Fabio Vieira? Vieira gets caught. Zurich are on the counter-attack. Don't do this to me, please. They've got a chance here. Chance for Zurich. Oh, he plays the wrong pass. And here is Fabio Vieira. It's an interesting night for him. I'm not sure what formation are we playing it. Kieran Tierney's trying to do this this inverted fullback dropping into midfield thing. I don't know if he's about that life, man. If X was Arsenal, he'd have 500k. He would, you know. You're not even lying there. He would. I miss Mulder, Dundalk, and Rapid Vienna. Yeah, man. Them ones there, you could just play the youngsters and that. Are we actually playing three at the back? Have I got this wrong? They listed it as the usual formation, 4-2-3-1. Has anybody else seen anything? It almost looks like... Is it Tomiyasu, Holding, and Gabriel in a back three, or... Am I seeing something wrong here? It doesn't look like we're playing the normal formation. Unless they just drop into that formation when we've got the ball. I'm not sure. Three at the back probably. It's changing constantly. It's just like Pep, innit? Pep does it. You're a 4, you get the ball, you turn into a 3. It all changes. Pre-game presentation had 3-4-3 or 3-4-1-2. Chris said it looks a 3-4-3 in possession. 4-2-3-1 off the ball. Could be right. I wonder how Tierney will do in this dropping into midfield when we have the ball like Zinchenko. Long ball out wide. Kieran Tierney with the knockdown. And Zurich win the ball back. I tell you what, it looks pretty packed. Stadium looks full. I know Arsenal sold all of their tickets. And I think somebody said yesterday on the stream that Zurich had sold out. So fair play to them. It looks a lively atmosphere. Arteta and AirPod Albert on the touchline. Big game for Marquinhos. The fact that we didn't sign a winger, obviously we can't sign anybody until January outside of free transfers. For me, we need to hope. We need to hope that Marquinhos is something that we weren't expecting. I'm hoping that he's a Gabriel Martinelli part 2, and you know he can do something. Here's Matt Turner on the ball. Gives it away, Matt Turner. Oh, dear me. And they nearly scored. Zurich cleared off the line by Rob Holding. I told you about this brother, Matt Turner. I told you. Pass back from Gabriel. Poor pass. Gives it straight to the player. Whips it in. I mean, I don't know if the shot was on target. Turner. Nah, man. Nah, people. I'm telling you, the Tina Turner thing, he needs to shake that off. I don't give people nicknames for no reason. I'm telling you. That brother makes me nervous. Comes to the cross there, flicks it out. Corner, yo, people, man. What, yo, have we signed the American Renarson? He looks like he's got eyeliner on. I don't know what's going on here. Get Burnt Leno back, man. I know you emptied the clip, but we'll take you back. Listen, Matt, I'm not writing you off, but I can't defend you for too long. I'm telling you. I didn't need to see Renarson for too long to know what level he was at. Turner making me nervous, man. Leno said, you guys really chose Turner over me. Corner to Zurich. Don't do this on a Thursday night, Arsenal. Ball whipped in, headed away. Zurich haven't won a game this season out of 7. They can't be rolling us. And Zurich still have possession here. Eddie fouls the defender. Free kick to them in their own half. JK said, big up Big C. Agree on Marquinhos. He's got to be decent for us to not buy a winger. I hope he is. Bro, I thought he had eyeliner on. I'm telling you, no disrespect. It's all mad. Come on, you Gunners. Was it 8 million? I'm telling you now, honestly. Don't wind me up. How much did Matt Turner cost? Don't tell me Matt Turner cost £8 million. 7 million plus ad. We paid £8 million for Matt Turner. Oh my days. And ball whipped in. Oh, cleared away by Gabriel. Yo, we're under pressure. We're under pressure. We paid 8 mil. 7 mil, sorry. 7 mil. That's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, but 7 mil. We didn't get 7 mil for Leno. We didn't get 7 mil for Leno, people. But anyway, we move. Oh, man, we move. Hopefully he proves us all right. And, well, proves us wrong, actually, maybe, I should say. Is Rob Holding. Plays out well from the back there. Xhaka. I last saw him. Oh, in fact, it's Fabio Vieira. My apologies. Apparently, Fabrizio has tweeted something about... no, he's tapped in, man. He's done the tap in Fabrizio thing again. He's just taking Ben Jacobs' quotes. Man are saying it's a brown envelopes transfer. Shirt sales. Matt Turner makes me nervous, people. I'm sorry. I know people say it's early, but I've seen it. Even in pre-season. Here come Arsenal on the ball anyway. We've started a little bit slow. Man are putting Ben over Fab. Tapping merge. Edu pocketing that 7 million on Matt Turner. Money laundering FC. Shirt sales. Bring back our moon. Never liked the idea of selling Leno. Ball over the top. Over hit and goes out for a throw. We've started this game very slow. I can't lie. No wonder Ben makes a diss track. Do you know what it is for Ben, right? And probably how these journalists feel. Fabrizio Romano's got 10 million followers. Is it 10 million? Something like 10 million followers. So when he puts out a tweet, it gets far more traction. Oh, he's got 11 million followers. So if you've got 100k and you put it out, you might get a couple of thousand likes and that. He puts it out, he gets 500,000. So it looks like it came from him. So I think that's where they get frustrated. But no, Matty Turner's making me nervous. Arsenal on the ball. Tomiyasu. Can we string some passes together, create a decent chance? Arteta doesn't look happy. He doesn't. We should be dominating these games. And like I said, I think somebody said in the comments there, don't worry about PSV, they're rubbish. PSV are going to be better than Zurich. You know, they was in Champions League qualifiers. I know they did lose to Rangers, but they've got players like Gakpo and that. I think there'll be a harder game than these. Here's Marquinhos, right-hand side. Whips it in, not a bad ball. Oh, should have scored. Should have scored. Gabriel Martinelli heads it wide. Was it Martinelli or Xhaka? Martinelli, I think. Fantastic cross in. Left foot in swinger. Has to score. Has to score. That's a sitter. Great ball in, Marquinhos. That's a great ball. That is a nice ball in. He's got to score that. Martinelli, he's got to add them goals to his game. That's a terrible miss. It's lucky that this is a game that we should get away with it. But in different games... Well, yeah, Marquinhos, that's positive. Arsenal on the ball. Intrigued to see Fabio Vieira on the ball. This brother captain. We knew he was going to end up with the armband again, man. Timo Martinelli, don't do that to him. It's too early for that. Marquinhos was the mystery winger. Yeah, wouldn't surprise me. Kieran Tierney gives it to Gabriel. Arsenal starting to keep possession a little bit better now. Martinelli. I just want to see Fabio Vieira and Marquinhos get on the ball. Richarlison scores that. Probably does. Probably does. I can't lie. He's more developed in his career. He's older. It's something that Martinelli has to add to his game. Holdini. We're going into the game slightly now. Should be 1-0 up. But easily could have been 1-0 down, actually, at the start. Matty Turner. Here's Fabio Vieira. In between the lines. Gets the ball out wide to Kieran Tierney. Hits the byline. Whips into the back post. Headed away. Not back in. Martinelli tries to do a bicycle kick. And, yeah. Doesn't really make great contact. And the ball goes wide, people. Where is this streaming in the US? If anyone's got a stream or anything, chuck it in the comments, share it. Not great from Martinelli there, I can't lie, but, you know, he tried a bicycle. It's not quite Cristiano Ronaldo against Juventus, but he tried. Zurich with the kick out. They've played out well there. They don't look like a team that is unbeaten not unbeaten, haven't won a game this season. They actually look decent compared to what I was expecting to see. You know, 7 games, 5 defeats and 2 draws. I think they're going to give us quite a tricky test. Paramount, people are saying in the US. Eddie Nketiah hat-trick. I did call it, but are we going to create enough chances for him to score a hat-trick? Here's Rob Holding. Into Eddie Nketiah. He's got support there. Pass. Oh. Ball was on there early. McAllister's a good player. You know, I haven't seen enough of him. I saw him at the weekend. He was fantastic. But I haven't seen enough of him. Martinelli, great ball into Granit Xhaka. Xhaka pulls it. Oh, it's cleared away. Tierney. Xhaka whips it into the back post. Chance for Marquinhos, goes over the bar. There's a half chance there. On the half volley, side foot. Decent ball in from Xhaka. I think Marquinhos will be disappointed not to hit the target there. Great little ball from Martinelli into Xhaka. He was onside. Unmarked, drilled it. It was cleared out. They recover the ball. Xhaka again with the cross. Yeah, Marquinhos relatively unmarked there. I'm not sure if he's expecting it. But definitely should do a little bit better. But we're growing into the game slightly. As the game goes on. Just want to see us have a bit more control of the ball. These are games where Xhaka, in particular, Lokonga needs to dominate these games. If you're going to become a Premier League player, you need to be getting on the ball in these games and imposing yourself, you know. ISM 11. Oh, shot for Zurich, cleared. First 15, we started slow. We've grown into it. We had one great chance. Martinelli should have scored a header. Zurich had a chance after Matt Turner. Oh, here's a chance. Yes! Marquinhos! Yes! Great ball in by Eddie Nketiah across the 6-yard box. Marquinhos with his right foot. First goal for the club. He's almost in tears, people. He's almost in tears. Oh, my days. The passion. Nah, I love that. Is it tears of joy? Nah, I love that. Look at him. Man's got tears in his eyes. 1-0 to Arsenal. Great counter-attack. Good run by Eddie Nketiah. Lovely finish at the back post. It's a great finish. Great ball in by Eddie. Vamos, vamos. The man's actually shedding tears, people. Real talk. Tears in his eyes. The passion. Nah, that's real. You don't know where, you know what I mean? Some of these players, man. You don't know what kind of upbringing. Man scoring for Arsenal in Europa League. He's gassed. Look at him, man. Nah, look what it means to him, man. That's what I'm talking about. Tears in his eyes, bro. I'll cry with him if I could. Might just drip some water on my face. Drip too hard, don't stare. Cry. Get him in. Let's unleash another Martinelli, man. Cry for the shirt. Yes, I love it. Fabio with the pre-assist. Yeah, why not? I love that. I love that. The man's probably come from mad upbringing. Now you're playing for Arsenal, bagging on your debut. I love it. Love that. Let me have a look. I want to get a bit of insight. He's only 19, you know. Here he is again. Go on, lad. Free kick to Arsenal. Marquinhos. Hey, have we found Martinelli part 2? I'm telling you, people. Dry cry settings, man, that guy. I'm telling you. Hey, man, it's mad. It's mad. I love it. Tears in his eyes, yes. Dry cry business. Sizzler Kalanji. I mean, look, the man played... I don't even think he's played 50 games in his career. He's young. I'm gassed for him. I hope he scores again. Marquinhos, Brazilian Donny, you know. Tears in his eye. You see the explosiveness? Now, I'm not going to do the dissing Pepe thing, but at least when Marquinhos is getting the ball, he's looking for end product. He's trying to go past you. He's trying to get a cross in, you know. Pepe was too hesitant at times, and it won't reflect good on Pepe if Marquinhos comes in and plays well, because they'll be like, hold on, 72 million, you weren't doing nothing. I love it. Free kick to Arsenal. Great crossing situation now. Fabio Vieira with a free kick. Can he get in on the act? Can he score? Can he get an assist? Whips it in. It's not a great cross. And it's cleared away for a throw-in. That reaction is serious. I'm telling you. That reaction is serious. Man, I'm saying passion merchant, but I'm telling you now, when a man's crying, then man's been through some ish. I'm telling you. He's been through something. Man's crying on the pitch. Imagine if he scores in the Prem. Big him up, man. Dry cry, even tears. Even my heart cries, but who cares? Who's first? No, yo, what you mean? Oh, it's a chance. Vieira! Yo! Puts it on the roof of the net. Vieira. Whoa! Vieira. Lovely little run there. Vieira gets on the end of it. Tries to lob the keeper. What a ball, Sambi Lokonga. What a ball, Sambi, son. I need to see that in the Prem. That's an incredible pass. Vieira with the lob puts it just over. Damn. That is a great ball from Sambi. There'll be no more Bambi jokes you playing passes like that, I'm telling you. Dirt Bike said another Brazilian wonder kid. We'll take it. Greg said we're cooking now. Big up yourself. Chrissy Kalange. Yeah, yo. How you mean? Yo. If only there weren't no copyright. I'll just blast out tunes on YouTube every stream, you know. Where do you go? Don't you need... Yo, man, you're telling me I can't sing. I got bars, bruv. Anyway, let me calm down. We're winning. I'm gassed. I love it. Chris Fraser, that's exactly what we want from Sambi. More of that, son. Got to do that in the Prem when you're under pressure, you know. When you're a top midfielder and, you know, trying to press, you still got to play that ball, you know. But listen, I love that. That's what we need from Sambi. Even my... Yo, tell him. Tell him again. You lot, don't get me singing, you know. A lot of people moan about me singing. I'll just sing the whole stream. Go on, Kieran Tierney, lad. He's running to the byline. Oh, Kieran Tierney wins a throw-in. Man's trying to do Cristiano Ronaldo chop. It's all going on, people. I love it. Arsenal 1, FC Zurich 0. And we're going to take over Europe. We're going to take over. We're going to reign supreme in the Europa League. Forget Champions League, mate. We're dominating Thursdays. The only thing, though, I don't want to see no bad boy teams dropping out of Champions League. But I want all the good teams to qualify this year. No messing. Don't do anything stupid. I don't want to see no Barcelona, no Real Madrid, no Bayern. You lot make sure you all qualify and stay out of our way. Remember that year when we was going to win it under Wenger and then Atletico dropped in and done us in the semi-final. Europa League streams always lit. It's vibes, man. It's vibes. I'm chilling. I'm just leaning back, relaxing, man. You know what I mean? It's vibes, people. Here's Marquinhos. What you have? What you have for him? Hey, Eddie, relax, man. Edward, relax. Trying to do mad dragbacks. I respect it, though. MD, honestly, Curtis, this is the best commentating on YouTube. Listen, it is what it is. There's lots of other good channels out there, but, I appreciate your kind words. Here's Gabriel Martinelli. Hey, Gabby, what have you got? Get it out wide. Move it. Give it him. Give it him, Tomiyasu. What are you waiting for? Marquinhos on Mark, man. I just want to see Marquinhos cooking. Marquinhos is cooking. No, Liverpool, yeah. No, I'm telling you. That's what I'm saying. We're laughing at Liverpool losing. We don't want them to lose many more. Because I don't want to see Liverpool in the Europa League. I can't lie. Curtis, you need a singing stream on Twitch. Listen, this year, I promise you, I'm going to start, Twitch stream. Hey, Marquinhos skips him. Referee, what is that? Hey, it's got to be a corner or a free kick. I think he's given a corner. I'm liking it. Marquinhos looks decent. Low centre of gravity. I don't know how quick he is yet. That's a foul. He don't even touch the ball. Yeah, we'll do the Twitch streams because obviously you can play certain things and a bit of music and them things, Curtis and the Fraud Father are the best. Big up Wizzy, man. Big him up. Big him up. Free kick. No, it's a corner. Should have been a free kick. How many teams drop down? Third place team in every group drops down. So there's a lot. Corner to Arsenal. Fabio Vieira whips it in swinger. Headed away. Edge of the penalty area. Kieran Tierney goes nearly back to the halfway line now. Pumps it back into the area. Back to Fabio Vieira, right-hand side. He's got Xhaka in support. Good ball into Xhaka. Xhaka shoots! Oh! Did the keeper save that or did it hit the post? Skipper, Granit Xhaka, the skipper. I think the keeper tips that wide for a corner. We're starting to play well now. Hendon Guna Group C in the Champions League. PSG, Juve and Barca. PSG, Juve and Barca. Are they all in the same group? Surely not. Well, see, I need to check that. I didn't know they was in the same group. I thought... No, they're not. They're not. So you got Barca, Bayern and Inter are in the same group. PSG, PSG are with Juventus. Is there anyone else in that group? Oh, Benfica, PSG, Juventus. So, yeah, maybe a Benfica or Juventus will drop out of that one. You got Man City, Dortmund, Seville, so maybe a Seville drop out. Who else you got who could drop out? Yeah, Bayern, Barca, Inter, so maybe Inter Milan drop out as well. And then obviously you got Ajax, Napoli and Liverpool, so we need to make sure Liverpool don't drop out. So you're going to have an Inter Milan, maybe a Seville. There's going to be a couple tough teams, I'm gassed. When Arsenal are winning, it's feel-good factor, man. I don't care if it's Europa League. Win this game, get our confidence back up, go and play Everton at the weekend, beat them, and we move. Confidence is high. Here's Marquinhos again. Skips him. I love it. Whips it in. It's not the greatest of crosses. I just like the positivity. Every time he gets the ball, he wants to go past him. Does well there, Martinelli. Keeps in at the back post. I don't want Tottenham coming in Europa. I can't lie. I'm not even going to cap. They won't win the Champions League anyway, so even if they get through, one of the big boys will knock them out. Here's Martinelli in the penalty area. Great ball. It's headed away at the near post. Dominating possession now. Fabio Vieira overhits the pass. Good football by Arsenal, though. Managed to keep the ball. Yeah, Russell, I have to admit, that's one of the worst Juventus teams I've seen in a long time. What I saw the other day, I was not impressed with him. Marquinhos, right-hand side again. I'm enjoying his performance. Really enjoying it. Still don't know how quick he is yet. I haven't seen him, sprint over a long distance. South London's finest, we still have to deal with Man United, which, listen, no matter what we think about United, they beat us the other day. They ain't going to be no chumps if you got them over two legs. So, yeah, of course. Big up Matt who said, Curtis, my brother, big ups. Hope you are well, bro, over there in Canada. Vieira's playing all right. Couple of his crosses, he's under hit, but he's getting on the ball. Zurich, look for the through ball. Gabriel cuts it out well there. At least we're not defending on the halfway line like we were at Old Trafford. So we look a little bit more controlled. And Arsenal win the ball back. Tierney goes back to Matt Turner. PSG v Juve was an exciting game. Yeah, very good. I loved Mbappe's goals, man. Unbelievable pass from Neymar, a little scoop over the defender's head. Mbappe scores. I think we're going into a generation now. We're coming out of Messi and Ronaldo, and it's now going to become Mbappe and Haaland. Those two, I think, will be the two dominant attacking players. Marquinhos, right-hand side, they've doubled up on him now. I think they realise he's a threat. It's Tomiyasu. Keep the ball. Sambi back out to Marquinhos. Marquinhos having a very good game. Probably man of the match so far. Mick said, you guys are so overconfident. Your wake-up call is coming like Arsenal are going to win anything. Hey, listen. I don't hide from these opinions. I don't think anyone's getting carried away, but we know that we're capable of winning something, but there's a long way to go. AC said Haaland is boring, no nice highlights. He's just a gunman machine, innit? He don't mess about. He scores a lot of goals inside the penalty area. He's not as glamorous as Mbappe. I feel like Mbappe... I'm more of an Mbappe fan than Haaland. I can't lie. I prefer Mbappe to Haaland. That's not me saying he's better. His all-round game is more exciting. He's rapid. He's skillful. He scores a bigger variety of goal. But Haaland is a machine. Haaland's going to score more, and Haaland might win the Champions League, which could elevate him above Mbappe. Mick needs a timeout. What Mick is that? Is that the Mick that I just... Man said, you're taking the Mick. Listen, man, I always say, people, listen. I don't mind people coming in with opinions that are against what we're saying. As long as you're, respectful, I don't mind. That's the beauty of it. We're a community. Communities fall out, disagree. As long as it's respectful, it's cool, man. Not everyone's an Arsenal fan in the community, so I get it. Al said Neymar is balling this season. He is. I just still got my doubts over whether that PSG team can turn it on in the Champions League against the bigger teams, man. I think playing in that French league is difficult to then just... Oh, ball down the sides. They could be in here, Zurich. Great block. Rob Holding. Was he offside there? They have this rule now, don't they, where, you're offside, but they don't say you're offside until, you're basically in front of the goal. Nearly one-on-one. I think he was offside there anyway. But great tackle by Rob Holding, to be fair. Marquinhos to start in the Prem. I would say at the moment, you bring him on in the Prem. I don't think you throw him straight in. We're under a little bit of pressure now in the Prem after losing to United. We need to beat Everton at the weekend. He's just played. I wouldn't bring him in yet. Have him on the bench. If we're beating Everton comfortably, then you bring him on Sunday. Give him a chance. Ruben said, would I take Neymar? Come on, bro. Of course. Is there an Arsenal fan out there that wouldn't take Neymar? I have to admit, one thing I don't like with PSG at the moment, their egos are crazy. Mbappe, all of a sudden, now he's on like £1 million or €1 million a week, has this crazy ego. He's got greedier. It's the same thing that Neymar was doing when he first went to PSG. So that's the thing. But Neymar, would I take Neymar? Of course, all day long. Mbappe stayed in his comfort zone. Haaland ripping up the press. Listen, for me, Mbappe made a huge mistake. I get it. They're paying him £1 million, and he's a French boy. He's a Parisian boy. He's playing for his hometown club. He left Paris at a young age to go to Monaco. Got the opportunity to come back to PSG, be the highest paid player in the history of French football, become the face of PSG and the start. But ultimately, for him to go to that next level, he should have gone to Real Madrid. Can you imagine a front three of Benzema, Vinicius Jr. and Mbappe? I mean, it's ridiculous. So I think for football, it was a real shame that he stayed at PSG. Montana said Arteta would turn Neymar down because he doesn't try and trade it. Yeah, he probably would. He probably would. You could see what kind of, how the manager is and how he likes people to behave. I don't think he could manage Neymar. Who do you think is going to win the Champions League? For me, I'd say Real Madrid or Man City. Real Madrid, Man City. Real Madrid are always going to be in with a shout. City, because they've added Haaland, that should give them a massive chance. But there's other teams who could win it. there's always surprises. Even the year Chelsea won it, no one was calling for them. It only takes Real Madrid to play against City. One of them's out and somebody knocks the other one out. But I would say those two are the favourites for me. But you never know. For real, about Mbappe not moving on. It's like when Neymar went to PSG. It was a big loss because that front three at Barcelona was unreal. Oh, man, they're showing the replay of the goal now. Marquinhos is crying like a baby. Actually crying, shedding tears like a baby, man. I'm telling you. I feel the pain, man. I feel like he's probably been through a lot, and he let out all that emotion. Long ball over the top for Eddie. Eddie has a big touch, not bad though, and wins a corner. Tease TV said Man United will lose at Selhurst on Sunday. Stay tuned. Listen, it wouldn't surprise me if they lost to Palace, because Palace will counter-attack them. Man United don't like being counter-attacked. When you try and dominate the ball, dominate the game, they're trying to lure you into a false sense of security. Then they want to hit you on the break. They did it to us. We got caught out 3 times. Palace will sit back and hit them on the break. Zaha and all them, man. It would not surprise me if Palace beat Man United. Corner to Arsenal. Martinelli in swinger collected by the goalkeeper. South London's finally said Big C, João Felix should be in the conversation of next up, but he needs to leave. I always said with João Felix, you're that talented and attacking. I don't think if you're a young attacking player of that level, you go and play for Diego Simeone. We all know that Atletico Madrid are a top team. I don't think they're a team where young attacking players necessarily it's the best place for you to go and thrive. Ultimately, you go where the opportunity, comes from. If you're at Benfica and you're being offered a huge move, oh, here's a chance. Zurich back post, what a block! Unbelievable block at the back post. Oh my days! What a tackle! Was that Kieran Tierney? They should have equalised there. Got down the right hand side for Zurich, crossed it in. Gabriel, should he stop the cross? I mean, the first guy, Nketiah, misses the shot. And great block. Kieran Tierney throws himself at it. And black post. Pause. Oh, dear, it's all mad. It is all mad. But, corner to Zurich. That was a great chance. Kieran Tierney with the block. Zurich whipped in. Oh, up in the air. It's a bit of a mess. Comes out to the edge of the penalty area. And good take there by Matt Turner. Collects the cross. And here's Granit Xhaka on the counter-attack. Finds Marquinhos, the man of the moment. Drops a little shoulder on him. Oh, love that. Are you mad? Are you mad, fam? Like, I'm telling you, I'm enjoying what I'm seeing from this brother. Man of the match so far, by the way. Dropped the shoulder, earned himself a yard, went the other way, 2 players on him, bang. Keeps the ball calm. Fabio Vieira's down on the floor with a little injury. Listen, we get the second goal, the game's over, in my opinion. They don't have too much to offer, but they're not as bad as I thought they might be. I can't lie, but Timo said, hey, Big C, you can bench one, sell one, keep one. Mbappe, Haaland, Benzema. That's horrible. That is horrible because Benzi's one of my favourite players in the world. I actually think Benzema's better than Haaland, all-round game. Probably not as big a goal scorer, but I think he's better than him. Do you know what? Believe it or not, I'm selling Haaland. If we're going off just short term, obviously long term, you wouldn't sell Haaland. If you're talking about right now, today, he can play for now, somehow I'm keeping Benzema, man. I don't care. If it's long term, then obviously Benzema goes. He's 34. Yeah, Benzi and Mbappe I'm keeping. I'm letting Haaland go. But if it's long term, then yeah, Benzi goes because he's 34. I love Benzema. He's probably my favourite striker in the world. He's got more to his game, in my opinion, than Haaland. But Haaland's a gunman. Granit Xhaka just outpaced him, man. Man, Ruben said Benzi right now, Haaland bench, Mbappe, his attitude sucks. Yeah, he's all over the place. I need to rewind. Man are telling me Granite's outpacing people. I need to see the replay. Where is it? Where am I missing it? Where's the run? I can't even see it. Oh my, he's caught him up. How slow is this guy? And he's a good 5 yards behind. Look at Granite. Look at Granite. No. Granite's outpaced him. Tag. Oh my days. I got to tweet it. I can't believe it. I've never seen it. That is brilliant. That is brilliant. Granite got a hunter card on FIFA, man. Xhaka level basically needs to play in Zurich. Yeah, he's back home. Maybe when he goes back to Switzerland, he gets a pace boost, you know? Oh, he just got clattered there, though. Yeah, maybe he gets an extra 10 pace when he goes to Switzerland. It's the Swiss air, yeah, just breathing that good Zurich air. And just gives him that extra speed, you know? Yo, he's balling. He's dropping little turns on, man. Maybe he's found his level. Maybe he's the Europa League Gundogan, you know? No longer the slowest player I've seen. Mike Bassett said, Franit Xhaka looking mad hungry right now. He's playing well tonight. Him and Sambi are playing well. But as I said, you got to do it at the higher level, the Prem levels, you know? Can't use Xhaka's name for slow-mo. Hey, I've been using Edu since the transfer window, you know? Yeah, since he didn't buy anyone. Here's Marquinhos. I'm enjoying this lad's performance. Even there, just keep the ball. You ain't got to run at him every time. That's the key. As a winger, you wait to isolate the fullback. Now they're doubling up on him. So sometimes you just got to pass, keep the ball. Don't force it. When you get him one-on-one, then we go to work. That's when you rip the fullback apart. I like what I'm seeing from this Marquinhos. I'll use Zidane in disguise. I would drop a hint to Zurich. He's available. Yeah, they can keep him. Maybe Europa League will suit him, you know. Here's Eddie Nketiah in the penalty area. Got support from Martinelli. Finds Kieran Tierney, sorry. Arsenal keep in possession well. Still think we need the second goal just to make sure, but we're in control of the game. 6 minutes till half time. The first half has flown by. Would you say signing Zinchenko is a mistake? Should have signed an out-and-out midfield? I think we needed both, Cormac. I think we needed a solid left-back who can offer something else. So I think Zinchenko's versatility makes him important. But we should have signed a midfielder as well. We shouldn't be in a position as Arsenal Football Club where we're having to say, should we have signed Zinchenko or should we have signed a midfielder? Because we needed both positions. We could see that Nuno wasn't up to it last season. And we needed a different left-back option for Tierney, who's injured. So we needed both. I like Zinchenko. I do. My only worry with Zinchenko, if I'm going to be totally honest, is he as good a left-back as we think he is? Because, as I said before, at Manchester City, you play left-back. You have 75% possession. You probably get ran at twice a week. So you look like a really good left-back. Will we get away with him in the bigger games? I felt against United, you saw little issues with him defensively. You know, when United really put us under pressure. But listen, he's top quality on the ball, you know, so no problem. Nuno is balling at Marseille. He plays wing-back, don't he? They get him forward and let him attack. He doesn't have to defend as much. You know, we don't play like that. I don't think Nuno will come back to Arsenal. I think he'll leave in the summer. I think Marseille will sign him. Zurich on the attack, ball whipped in. Headed away by Gabriel, flicked on by Martinelli. They retain possession. They honestly don't look too bad, Zurich. I've got to be honest. Clipped into the area, and he goes out for a corner. They have honestly been okay. They've honestly been all right for a team that have lost 5 and drawn 2 out of 7. And, you know, people were thinking this would be very easy. I mean, I predicted 3-0. But they're definitely better than we are. Vacant said, Porto fans are laughing at Arsenal. They stole millions from us. What there are people saying Fabio Vieira's not worth the money. Let's see. Time will tell. Too early for me to make that judgment. Ball whipped in for Zurich, headed away. Comes out to their player. Slices the shot. Ends up being a dangerous cross. They're appealing for a penalty. It's given. It is given. Penalty to FC Zurich. Eddie Nketiah gives away a penalty. Can you believe it? Sherman Klump, Eddie Murphy, Axel Foley. Just let your soul glow. Coming to America. Hercules. It's a striker's tackle. He volleys him over. And it is a penalty to Zurich. Eddie, what are you doing? Striker's tackle. And it's a penalty to Zurich, people. Can you believe it? This is where it all goes crazy. Now, Tina Turner, as I've called Matty Turner, great opportunity here for you to redeem what we've been saying about you and stop all of the question marks. And it is a penalty to Zurich. Come on, Matt Turner. Left footer to take it. Penalty. Zurich. Simply the best. Better than all the rest. Here we go. And there's a slight delay. Penalty to the mighty FC Zurich. There would be an element of embarrassment here. I think Matt Turner's going to save it. Here we go, people. Penalty. Scored. FC Zurich 1. Arsenal 1. An embarrassing goal to concede. And they have equalised. I mean, you just couldn't write it, could you? Honestly, please. It's been a long week. Man United fans been trolling me all week. They haven't won a game all season. Don't start doing stupid things here. It's FC Zurich. Matt Turner dives the wrong way. He goes to the keeper's right. It is Zurich 1, Arsenal 1. It's a great penalty into the corner. Bayern Zurich. Oh, dear me. Yeah, nah, J Dime, don't start that one. Don't let me start talking about the number 14. Arsenal lose on away goals. I'll take a 2-1, a scrappy 2-1. Beverly Hills flop. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Axel Foley. Listen, man. Listen, it's Europa League, it's group stages. I'm not even going crazy. They can't even get me angry tonight. They can't. Well, if we lose, I might get angry, but I'm just vibes in. These men are letting off flares. There's smoke all over the place. They're vibes in. I'm chilling. The flares are out, man. They've gone for a night out in Switzerland, you know. Axel Foley's up front, just volleying man over for a penalty. 100 grand a week, number 14. But if I speak, I'm in big trouble. So we won't get into the number 14. It don't matter. It don't matter. It's Thierry, but it means nothing. 1-1. FC Zurich 1. Arsenal 1. People saying Arsenal therapy 2 p.m. Nah. We have to win. We have to win. Absolute scenes. These man are vibes in over there. Probably would have been a good vlog, to be fair, if I was there. But this is why I said, people, I ain't paying £700 to watch Rob Holding and Eddie Nketiah. And Nketiah's lawyers in for his defence. My client will win this game, Curtis. He'll be a GOAT. He's playing more like a GOAT, the actual animal, not the actual GOAT, greatest of all time. He's playing more like he's playing more like that kind of GOAT. But we move. I'm sure he'll score the winner at some stage. I'm chilling. I'm vibes in, man. It's Thursday. You can't make me go crazy on a Thursday night, surely. I can't lie. If we go 2-1 down, I may start going crazy. We've got a reasonably good team out, to be fair, that shouldn't be drawing with these. Wow. Hold on. People are talking about the Queen. We can't have people just throwing things that they've heard. We need official... No, I can't... Hold on. No, I can't see nothing. I can't see nothing about the Queen, people. So let's... Yeah. Nah, people. I can't see nothing on socials about the Queen, so I don't think it's real. So hold tight. Don't be on socials. It don't say anything. Surely that would be headline news. So anyway, we leave that. I think the Queen's still, she's here, man. Anyway, people, man are saying it's on Sky News. Now we can't be trolling. Oh, she has, you know. The Queen has passed away. Wow. That is tragic. I actually don't know what to say. Oh man, that has changed the whole mood. It's confirmed, people. It's on the news. It's confirmed. The Queen has passed away. I'm not sure how old she was. That's crazy. That is absolutely mad. I don't even know what to say. No, Mark, I swear down, it's a strange feeling. I don't know. Like, I've never really been that into like the whole like royal family and stuff like that, and you know we know there's issues with them as well, but I honestly feel I've got a strange feeling about me now. I don't even know what to say. 96 years of age. Oh my days. I don't know what to say. That is like unbelievable. Wow. That's crazy. I don't even know what to say. I've got to be honest. I don't know what to say. It's a crazy feeling. The Queen, like when you're a kid, you just think like the Queen will live forever. You know, you just think, oh, the Queen, she'll live forever. Wow. It's official as well, people. It's all over the news. I got Sky News on. The Queen has passed away at the age of 96. That's mad. That is mad. I actually don't know what to say. Yeah, she was an Arsenal fan. Wow. That's thrown me off. That has totally. And I'm not often speechless. I genuinely don't know what to say. I don't even know how to approach the stream. I feel wrong even talking about football. Wow. That is crazy. I saw this afternoon she wasn't well, but damn, I don't know. That's put a dampener on things, that has. Oh man, crazy. Wow. What do I say, man? What do I? Yeah, yeah. And you know what? Someone just made a great point. Arsenal have got a win for her, man. She was a gooner as well. She was a gooner, bless her. Damn. Man, I'm thrown off here. You know, I don't even know how to. This is mad. It's absolutely crazy, people. I don't know what to say. The Queen, like, oh my days. Wow. Anyway, I'm gonna try and focus on football. It's a sad day. This will be a monumental day in time now. September the 8th, September 11th, of course, was America in New York. So man, you already told. Hey, brother, appreciate it, man. In fact, I know it's no words. It's no what. It's one of them. Damn. Let me go. Let me go. Let's get back to it. That's thrown me off, but getting messages off the family, crazy. Anyway, oh man, they may cancel the games. They might. They might. This ain't no little thing. This is like monumental. The Queen. Anyway, damn. Queen Elizabeth. Anyway, let's try and move on. Let's do it. She's a gooner. Let's win the game. I'm sure the players will hear about it at half time. And maybe I'm sure Arteta, it's going to have a big effect. It really will. It's going to have a big effect on a lot of things. Martin said, damn, it's his birthday. Happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday. Hope you have a great day. You still got to celebrate. Life goes on. That's the thing. Life, But, yeah, man. Anyway, man, crazy. Thrown me off a bit. It really has. Let's talk Arsenal. She was an Arsenal fan. Hopefully Arsenal win the game. Dedicate it to the Queen. And I'm sure Arteta will be asked a lot of questions about this in the press conference. Oh yeah, the clock's still ticking. Apologies. Let me turn that off. It is half time. Wow, crazy. Arsenal won. FC Zurich won at half time. And yeah, man. I mean, I've forgotten even parts of the game now. I mean, listen, the bright spark was Marquinhos. And I think he was the best player on the pitch. I really do. You know what it is? Usually I tweet at half time about the game. I feel like I can't even tweet about the game. It just feels like the wrong time to be putting tweets out, But yeah, listen. One thing I can say just to round up on that situation, which is obviously terrible. I'm sure she lived a great life and lived to a great age. Not many people make it to that age, let's be totally honest. So it's very sad, but I'm sure she's had a very blessed life, man. So yeah. Yeah, it's one of them. Let's do it for her. She was a gooner. Let's win the game. Let's not do anything stupid, what we are doing at the moment in this game. She's been around since the Second World War. Yeah. It is sad. Very, very sad, people. Very, very sad. Let me try and focus on football. Obviously, this has thrown the whole stream. And to be honest, man, I'm getting messages from people. The news has stopped. They may cancel games at the weekend. I can't lie. They may cancel games at the weekend for this. Let's focus on football. For now, well, we've spoken about. It's very sad. Thoughts go out to her family, of course. Let's concentrate on this game. The first half, Arsenal against FC Zurich. We weren't great. We weren't great at all. Looking at the group, you would look at it and say, this is potentially one of the easier games of the group. What Arsenal can't afford to do is drop points in a game like this, 78% possession in the first half, 4 shots on target, 4 shots off target, 2 on target. We weren't great. We weren't great there, and they need to find a way to lift it. What you don't want to have to do is start bringing on Saka, start bringing on Gabriel Jesus, start chasing after the game. That's the last thing on earth you want to do if you're Arsenal. You want to be able to just win this game, no problem. So it's disappointing that we're having a bit of a struggle, to be honest, at half time. And to be honest, Zurich have looked decent. They have looked decent. Let's get some of the halftime stats up on the screen. So yeah, there we go. 22% possession for Zurich, 78% for Arsenal, 7 shots, 3 on target, 43% of duels won. They got to win more duels there for sure if they're going to win this game. We don't look great. I've got to be totally honest. Zurich look like they have an attacking threat. And for me, I think that Arsenal, these games should be a wake-up call that we just haven't signed enough players at the moment. We just don't have enough. You know, we should be able to rotate more than this and be comfortable. We shouldn't be 1-1 at half time when you've had 78% possession and you've dominated all the chances. You should be able to handle it. We should be 2 or 3-0 up. You know, Martinelli's missed a great chance. We've had a few decent chances. It's been crazy. It's been absolutely crazy. Fitz is saying not sure if they're coming out for the second half. I think they will. But it will have definitely thrown them, I'm telling you. Jamal said squad depth is weak. I genuinely think when we were last in the Europa League, we had a stronger Europa League team out than probably the one we've got out tonight. No, maybe not actually. Tierney and Gabriel. But we would have probably had Leno in goal. We would have had Pepe. You know, I just don't think there's a lot of depth there. You shouldn't even need to take Gabriel Jesus to this game. He should be at home with his feet up, relaxing. Now, this is interesting, and you're right, Grace Guna. BT Sport went to an advert, and they're playing the same adverts over and over again. It's almost as if they're not coming back to the studio for any assessment. Now, maybe the people in the studio are upset, need a break. I don't know. Are they coming back on now? There's a little... Yeah, they're back. They're back on, people. Obviously, Kevin Campbell, big up to him. Very sad news, obviously, that the Queen of England has passed away, for anybody just tuning in. It did throw the stream off, and I don't know what's going on. No, they're still talking about the game, though. I think they just said that... I think they just spoke about it at the start, and they're going to talk about football. King Wiz Sambi isn't doing nothing. I know he's young, but, bro, he's not doing enough still. He played a fantastic ball, but I still think he can get on the ball and do that more often. They shouldn't have 22% possession and look as threatening as they've looked, you know. But big up to Kev, man. Big up to Kev on the TV as well. You know, got to stay professional, of course. But yeah, it's going to be crazy for the next few days. It's a crazy time for people worldwide, not just in the UK. You know, you've got all this inflation that's going off, all of these crazy things, and then this on top of it, you know, is a bit crazy. On Twitter, obviously, Arsenal have thrown out their condolences as well. I think the bright spot for Arsenal in the first half is Marquinhos. Marquinhos was very, very good in that first half. He was our bright spot. I think he was our man of the match. Took his goal really well. What I love, and Kev's actually looking at it now. Back post. Eddie's on the ball. Marquinhos is next to their defender. He sprints. He gets in front of him. And that's a great finish with his right foot into the top corner. Look at that passion, man. On his knees, slapping the floor, tears in his eyes. Real passion there, man. Real passion from Marquinhos. So brilliant. Really, really pleased for him to get his first goal. For me, Marquinhos should get a chance this weekend. I'm not saying you start him, but he deserves a chance. I like his direct running. Just to announce, people, Diego Costa has signed for Wolves. That's been officially announced. Fabrizio has announced it. PSV are losing. Is that true? To Bodo Glimt. Yeah. Listen, like I said, people, don't be surprised if there is an extended break in this country with this happening. Obviously, they're doing a minute silence at half time, people. So I'm gonna do the silence with the players at half time. There you go, people. There's the minute silence. The players have come out with black armbands on, and they've done a minute silence at half time. That I've never seen that at half time. So yeah, crazy. Umang, check Ben Jacobs' tweet. Mudryk, if Arsenal made an offer, it'd be hard to say no. Yeah, I saw that in the first half, man. He got a good scoop there. I did message him, but he hasn't. To be honest, he hasn't messaged back. I think somebody said that interview was from today as well. So yeah, second half about to start, people. Arsenal, come on. If you're going to do it for anyone, do it for her. She's an Arsenal fan. Second half is underway, people. One thing's for sure, it does put things into perspective, don't it? You know, you have to, I don't want to go off topic too much. And, it was 96 seconds of silence to commemorate her age. One thing for sure, you got to make the most of life. You know, that's why I try and have a laugh and stuff on here. You got to make the most. You know, you can't mess about. Here's Fabio Vieira. Come on, Arsenal, win the game. Gabriel Martinelli, left-hand side of the area. Martinelli shoots. It's blocked at the near post. Goes out for a corner to Arsenal. And we've started the game brighter in this half. I think the keeper was going to make a comfortable save there. And it's out for a corner. Ruben said Mudryk and Danilo in January. I think that would be a very good window. Well, I haven't seen enough of either one of them, but what we're hearing, both looks good. It's a real feeling. It's a surreal feeling. Can't quite focus on the game. Yeah, it just, I don't know what it is. It feels very flat. You saw me. I was very hyped for the first half. It does feel different. I know a lot of people in the comments have got opinions on the way the monikers ruled and things like that, and I understand they are things that can't be ignored. But I think in isolation, we just gotta for today understand somebody's lost a mum, a sister, you know, an auntie and a grandma, you know, and it's always sad. Eddie Nketiah shoots left foot just over the crossbar. Good effort there, and goes just over the bar. Don't forget, I got so thrown at half-time, people. Don't forget, today's video is sponsored by OneFootball. Link in the description below. Make sure you download that completely free. Fantastic app. They've been supporting the channel now for just over 2 seasons. Download it. It helps support the channel. You get all your latest news. The link is in the description below, people. Good effort by Eddie there. Right, left foot just over the bar. And good start by Arsenal 2 minutes into the second half. Changes everything massively. Yeah, listen, it will change the country. That is for sure. It will change this country. Need a strong finish before the international break. 100%. Because we play Everton and Brentford. Now, Brentford are decent. Brentford are decent at home, and that'll be a tough game. But at the same time, they are difficult, but they are beatable. They are beatable for us if we go there and play well. Celebrate life rather than mourning. Yeah, exactly, man. That's what we got to do. Eddie Murphy or Thierry Henry. Listen, Eddie looks sharp. I'll give him that, but still, is he at the level? These are the games he should be, you know, getting his goals. We haven't created a lot for him, and he obviously gave away a penalty in the first half. So, YT Alpha, that's why I booked a second holiday. My girlfriend said, make memories, man. Make memories. I've been away 3 times this summer, and obviously went Miami as well for the tour. Don't get me wrong, you know, crazy times right now. Having a little bit of money there is a good thing. I'm not saying just go and blow all your money, but equally, create memories. Enjoy yourself, man. Live your life, people. Simple. Kieran Tierney with the throw-in. Arsenal need to win this game. That is for sure. Yeah, no, I did see the story, Corey, about Chris Cabba. Unarmed black man who was killed by police in London. Terrible. And they don't report these stories, do they? Keep them very quiet when these stories happen. Terrible news. Terrible. M. Brown said he looks sharp, but is he sharp? I don't think so. Ish said Big C with facts. Enjoy life and love, make the best. 100%, man. 100%. Zurich on the ball. Goalkeeper in possession. Come on, Arsenal. Don't mess about. We can't be messing around and dropping points in a game like this. This should be, Zurich home and away should be 6 points for us, 2 wins. Get the goal difference. So it was interesting. Yeah, Bodo Glimt too. I took the mick out of them as well, so maybe I need to be careful with them. They are beating PSV in Eindhoven. And they've had more possession and everything, more shots off target. So, yeah, maybe they are a better team than I think. Fiona said, love your streams, Curtis. Love from Uganda in East Africa. Swiss fans booed the silence towards the end. I had the volume low. I couldn't hear it. Yeah, I'm not sure. So, but if they did, then that's sad, obviously. Big up C. We should be dominating these type of games. No therapy needed tomorrow. No, we don't need to be doing that. Even if we get out of here with a stinky 2-1, just keep it moving. Yes, sir, going to Mexico this weekend. Enjoy, man. Go Cancun. Enjoy yourself. Get on the beach. Relax. What do we go to work for and do what we have to do and make this money? And you know what I mean? You go and enjoy yourself, man. Create memories, take pictures, do whatever. Here come Arsenal. Shot saved by the goalkeeper. Straight at him. Shot there. Was it Fabio Vieira? I think it was Xhaka, was it? I'm not even sure who that was. South London's finally said his mum knows... it was Tierney, sorry. His mum knows Chris Cabba's family. She taught his younger siblings. Terrible. Big up Francesca. Make sure you follow her on Twitter. Fantastic. I have seen your email. I will email you back. Snake Eyes, if you're in the chat as well, I will email you back as well. Big up to everyone who's reaching out. As I said, curtisshawtv@hotmail.com. It's an old one. That's why it's called Hotmail rather than Gmail. Reach out. You got any collabs, anything you can help with the channel, any suggestions, feel free to send an email. Big up. Brilliant drawing you've done on that T-shirt, and I will take you up on that offer. I will get back to emails tonight. She said, thanks for carrying on the stream, Kurt. It's what she would have wanted. Yeah, man, listen. We have to keep moving in life, don't we? It's sad, and we'll pay our respects. But, if my electric runs out, they ain't going to, say, you know what, we'll put it back on. Because of the Queen, they're still going to grab that money out of my bank, and unfortunately, that's how it is. But listen, we have to send out our condolences, and it did throw the stream a little bit half time, I can't lie. Reckless Child, players play so average, Curtis, don't recognise them. I'm telling you, I don't even know who it is. I mean, Fabio Vieira in this game so far, he's looked all right. But I haven't seen enough so far that he's probably going to get in the team ahead of Odegaard. And I just hope we don't get into a situation with Vieira where we're looking at him thinking, why did we sign an attacking midfielder rather than a central midfielder? But yeah, let's give him his chance. You won't see it for a few games yet, what level he's really at. Still the highlight of the game, Xhaka outpacing someone. 100%. I've never seen the man run someone like that. There's a chance, Eddie, with the shot blocked. Goalkeeper saves it. Should he have rolled that to Martinelli? It's one of these scrappy games, isn't it, tonight? Eddie does well there. Doesn't get the power in the shot. Sad thing is there, Martinelli's unmarked. But he looks like he really is hungry for the goal. A. Noonan said, Gabriel's distribution is poor. Ben White must be knocking on the door. Yeah, you could have a point. Few people have said that. Everyone thought it'd be Gabriel Saliba. Maybe it'll be Ben White Saliba, because Gabriel's not having a great season. Xhaka, good ball there. Fabio Vieira, a little through ball. He's saying to Eddie, you should have made the run. Not happy with him there. I like that, though, from Vieira. That's a good ball. He's saying, bro, make the run. Don't react. Here's Marquinhos. Drifts inside. Here's Gabriel Martinelli. Marquinhos having a very good game so far. Here's Tierney, whips it to the back post, flicked away. Comes out to Tomiyasu, volleys high and wide. It's interesting. Kieran Tierney always seems to want to get the ball and put the high cross in. Hit the byline, whipping a high cross. Doesn't seem to like play inside and play little 1-2s. He always puts the cross in. Curtis, do you remember a Norwegian team called Rosenborg who was terrorizing against big teams in the late 90s? As a Norwegian, I was proud. Rosenborg, I definitely remember them. Do they still exist? Do they still exist, Rosenborg? I don't know. I remember them teams there back in the day in the Champions League. They were tough teams, man. Kieran Tierney is a cross merchant. He just loves hitting the byline and whipping it in, don't he, you know? Tierney's a great defender. He's too one-dimensional, maybe going forward. Possibly. I think Zinchenko offers more on the ball than Tierney. Tierney probably a better defender. Here come FC Zurich. Don't do anything stupid here, Arsenal, please. Like, just win the game and get out of there and keep it moving. Do you think Marquinhos will feature in the Prem? He should. He should. Right now, if you've got to take off Saka, you've got to think this weekend. We're playing Everton. You've got Saka right wing, Martinelli left wing. If one of them comes off, who comes on? Because Smith Rowe's probably going to be injured. So give Marquinhos his chance. If you've got to take one of them off, bring him on. Give him a chance. Nobody really knew who Martinelli... Even there, look how good he just keeps the ball. 2 players on him. Here he is again, Marquinhos. Really impressive this game. Keeps the ball. Xhaka. Martinelli on the overlap. Chance for Arsenal. And Martinelli puts it wide. I think he's made the wrong choice there again. Maybe he's frustrated with the fact that Nketiah never passed the ball to him. And now he doesn't... now he doesn't roll the ball back across. Puts it over. And it's a poor finish there. Gothenburg, somebody said. Yeah, I think... were they a team? I've heard of Gothenburg. Gothenburg, Rosenborg, all them old school teams. Is Eddie on vacation? He is hardly efficient tonight. He's not looking great. He isn't. Hit the target. Martinelli got a score there. Oh, come on, people. We can't have people slandering the Queen, man. It's not the time for that. I get what, people are not happy with some things that the Monarch done, but, we don't want that in the comments, man. Martinelli is going to burn out. We don't have enough options out wide. That's the problem. I know they said that Reece Nelson was back in about 2 or 3 weeks after the international break. So that's another option. But let's be honest. How good is Reece Nelson? I've never really felt like Reece Nelson was Arsenal standard, really. He's never really taken that form from the under-23s into the first team. He was okay on loan at Feyenoord, but... I'm not sure. Albert said, Eddie, 100k a week. Listen, I had to do an Arsenal therapy when he signed that contract. So I've said all I have to say on that matter. 1,400k, I've spoke about all of it. 5-year deal. I've said everything I've got to say. Laughing Man said, first time this group is playing together. Yeah, listen, the dynamics can change. When you're playing with players that ultimately you don't start in the team with these guys, even though you train with them every day. A lot of the time you don't... Oh, my days, man, shooting from the halfway line against Matt Turner, trying to lob him, and Matt Turner collects it. If he'd have got lobbed there, it might have been over. Arteta did not respect the opposition. No, but I think the team that he's got out is... Under the circumstances, I think that's a reasonably strong squad. He wasn't going to go full strength. There's no way you want to see, Jesus and all those guys playing. Fabio Vieira, he is trying. I do like his when he gets the ball, he's looking forward. He tries to play difficult passes. Just looks a bit lightweight for me. That's the only thing that worries me. We need Jesus to save the game. If we have to bring on Jesus to win this game, it says a lot about our squad. I'm sorry. Gothenburg won the UEFA Cup twice. Could the games be cancelled this weekend? It's interesting, isn't it? Because ultimately England is ran by money. The Premier League, are they going to want games cancelled? I don't know. I think the games will go ahead. Personally, I think the games will go ahead. But we'll see. We'll see. Morris said, I'm afraid to say that we might lose to Zurich if we don't step up before 80 minutes. Listen, like I said, we should not have to. If you've given Nketiah 100 grand, if you've paid 17 million for Lokonga, if you've given Rob Holding a new contract, if you've given Xhaka the armband and a new these guys should be able to win this game. You're playing FC Zurich. They haven't won one game this season in the league. So I think they need to step up, you know. This was supposed to be a game that we rebounded from the Manchester United defeat. Go to Zurich, beat them 2 or 3-0, lift the confidence, and then you keep it moving for the Everton game at the weekend. But we'll have to see. People saying on socials that they're talking about they're having a meeting apparently at the FA. Premier League has released a statement. Our thoughts? No, but the Premier League have just put out a normal statement. They haven't said much about it. They just said condolences. But I'm sure there will be a meeting. I'm sure there will be a meeting about it. So we'll have to see. Games won't be cancelled with the World Cup coming up. Arteta is a crap manager in Europe. No Pepe now to bail him. I think you have to wonder, don't you, that these are the type of games where Nicolas Pepe and some of these other players would have been good. Now, I get it. The manager wants to let players go out on loan and get first-team football with a view to selling them. I understand that. The point is, Nicolas Pepe is a good option to have in the squad. We just didn't use him much. He probably hasn't become the winger that we hoped he could. Oh, Marquinhos, great ball. Eddie Nketiah scores! 2-1 to Arsenal. Eddie Nketiah scores. Fantastic ball whipped in by Marquinhos. An Arsenal lead. 2-1. Great ball in again by Marquinhos. Scored one, set one up. And Eddie gets the goal. Is he onside? I'm not sure if there is VAR. He's miles onside. Great ball. Marquinhos, man. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Sherman with the goal. Hercules settings. Axel Foley. The lawyer defended him. Keeper gets done at his near post. That's why they tell you head it into the ground. Difficult for goalkeepers to save it. Goal and an assist for Marquinhos. Eddie, call me celebration. 2-1 to the Gunners. For the Queen, people. For the Queen. Arsenal fan. Yeah, 2-1 up. Listen, tonight, all I care about, we just win the game. You know. I think the performance is a little bit all over the place now. But yeah, 2-1. 2-1, people. Eddie is not on vacay. I take it back. Everyone was going for him, yeah? Roll safe, man. Roll safe, Eddie. The matches will not be postponed. They already have plans for this. I honestly don't think they'll cancel the games. I don't. The schedule, the money. They'll do minute silence. They'll do loads of commemorative things, I'm sure. I don't see them cancelling. Xhaka finds Fabio Vieira, has a poor touch there and loses it. That was a chance on the break given away by Zurich. Ring the phone, Eddie. My goat never misses. Hey, Marquinhos doing tricks and all sorts. It's all mad. Marquinhos, the weight of his cross and the ability to just swing it in with that in-swinger and land it on your head, he looks very good. Looks very good. Goal and an assist. Maybe this is why they didn't buy a winger, but I would have still liked another one. But hey, it is what it is. Maybe when Smith Rowe's back, you got Smith Rowe, Martinelli for the left. You get Saka and Marquinhos on the right. Maybe 4 we get to January with that, you know. Nima, oh no, Nima, come on, man. Nah, I can't click on that, bro. Come on. Like somebody said earlier in the comments, let me say something. Karma don't hide from no one. Sometimes, remember they used to say at school, people, you ain't got nothing to say. They ain't got nothing good to say. Don't say nothing at all. Sometimes, man, have to just hold it down, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't condone things like that. You can't be doing things like that, man. You have to hold a, you know what I mean? You have to hold a little block for that still. That's out of order, man. Can't be doing that. There's more to life. Somebody's lost a family member, man. You know what I mean? That's no good. I don't want to see that in the comments. I know people have got thoughts, but this ain't the time for it. Did the Queen ever go to an Arsenal game? I'm not even sure, you know. I'm not even sure. Fran's in the building. Big up Fran. Big up Fran. My brother. Where is he? Where is he? Have I missed his comment? Has he commented? He must have commented, obviously. Where is he? Fran. Block that. Hey, big up Fran. Hope you're well, my bro. Hope you're well. Anyway, what we got? Corner to Zurich. Yeah, man, keep it classy, people, man. You know what I mean? Nah, man, nah. There's a few. We may have to block a few people. I can't have this. I don't want this in the comments. We're a better community than this, people. We're a better community than this, you know? Anyway, corner to Zurich, in swinger. In swinging corner, whipped in, headed away by Tierney at the back post. Goes out for a throw-in. Gakpo has scored, apparently. I think it's 1-1. 1-1, yeah, Gakpo. So that's going to be interesting. Big up Curtis Shaw. Hey, big up Ashton, man. Big up. Goal and assist. Oh, yeah. Yeah. For Eddie, goal and assist as well. Marquinhos was supposed to play against United. Maybe they should have brought him on earlier. Should do a watch along with Fran. Yeah, man, listen. I know Fran doesn't do many watch alongs now. So, yeah, man, he's always welcome. Curtis, thoughts on Vieira Marquinhos? If you were looking at these two players, and I told you one of them costs 3 million and one costs 30, you would say Marquinhos looks the 30. Vieira looks the 3 million. However, I just want to state, it is early, and I don't want to make judgments of players based off 67 minutes of football. But I think Marquinhos has looked very good. Ball whipped into the back post, but he's offside, the FC Zurich player, and it'll be a free kick to Arsenal. Ginger Boy said, finally subscribed. Hey, better late than never, man. Welcome to the community. Big up yourself. How's Turner looking? I mean, even there, Turner looks like he's coming out for the cross. Doesn't get there. I know the shot goes wide. Listen, you know with me on this channel, people, I speak what I believe is my truth. I don't think this Matt Turner is a very good goalkeeper. I just don't. I just don't think he's... If Aaron Ramsdale got injured for a long period of time, it's a serious problem for Arsenal. And that's my opinion. I've seen enough of him to see that I don't think he's that good. He may prove us wrong. But from what I've seen so far, doesn't look great. Marty said, condolences from across the pond. Appreciate that, bro. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Big on my brother, Broads in the chat. England have got ball, whether you like the Royals or not, we should be respectful. And that's all it is, man. That's all it is. Big up yourself, my bro. Make sure you smash them likes. Can we get 2K likes? We got 2,500 of you in the chat, people. Marquinhos comes off for Saka. We knew Saka was going to end up on the pitch somehow, didn't we? You know, as if Saka can not play a game of football for Arsenal. Zinchenko comes on for Kieran Tierney, and Fabio Vieira comes off. Fabio Vieira don't look too happy, you know. He don't look too happy. Maybe he's, you know, you got to think this is a guy that was at Porto getting quite a lot of football towards the end of the season. Now all of a sudden you're at Arsenal, some Europa League backup Donny. You might not like that. I think Vieira's been decent tonight without being spectacular. He's looked tidy. He's played a few nice passes. One thing I would say, he looks lightweight, in my opinion. Smash the likes. Can we get to 2K likes? Don't forget to download OneFootball, link in the description below. Arsenal leading 2-1. Eddie Nketiah and Marquinhos with the goal. They both assisted each other's goal as well. I would like to think that Marquinhos coming off with 21 minutes to go means that, you know, he's going to be involved at the weekend and he's going to get game time. For me, the performance I've seen from him tonight, best player on the pitch for all, or best Arsenal player, no doubt. Although here comes Zurich, left-hand side. Shoots, whips it, it's wide. It's a poor shot. Vieira, for me, I would say that was an average debut. I think there was a few nice little passes, few nice touches. I don't think he was brilliant. It's his first game for the club. He's not fully fit, but we're going to need to see more than what we saw tonight. That is for sure. The Premier League's going to be more difficult than FC Zurich as well. So at the moment, right, not making no judgment of Fabio Vieira, right? He's coming. We'll give it time, see what kind of player he is. At the moment, the question mark would still be, did we need Fabio Vieira more than a centre midfielder? That, for me, is the question. However, let's give it time, see how it develops. It is what it is. But I think Marquinhos has been the bright spot. He's been fantastic. Man of the match for me. Here comes Zurich, though. They still hold a threat. Edge of the penalty area, little 1-2. Oh, good tackle there, Sambi Lokonga. We've had a lot of possession without creating too many chances, really. Zurich put the ball out for a goal kick there. If Graham Potter gets the Chelsea job, that's a fairy tale. Broad's been announced. 5-year contract, he's there, mate. Done and dusted. Arteta is not happy there with something. I don't think he's happy with the way we're giving the ball away. And a big moment for non-league football. Left a non-league side in Leeds to go to 4th tier Ostersunds. The rest is history. I said it earlier, bro. In my opinion, Graham Potter to Chelsea is a victory for English football. I think that it's about time. You need to show people that it's doable. You need to know, if you're a young English coach, not even an English coach, if you're a young coach, you want to have that belief that I can get to one of the big clubs in this country. I feel like it's been a closed shop for a long time. So I'm glad he's got that job. I am. I think he deserves the opportunity. What he's done at Brighton, I don't think many managers could do what he's done at Brighton. They play some of the best football in this country. Vieira looked nervous, said never. Yeah, a little bit lightweight for me. I worry about his physicality in the Prem. I know there are a lot of players like him. You know, they compare him to Bernardo and these players, but they're so good on the ball. And they've got that low centre of gravity and they know how to use their body weight. With this Vieira, I'm not sure. I don't like to make judgments on players too quick, but I always feel I've got a bit of an eye for a player. I think sometimes you can just tell. But, hey, it is what it is. Granit Xhaka is on the touchline with a bit of an injury. I don't think it's anything serious. But we cannot afford another centre midfielder to get injured. We've only got 2 left. Amzel said, Martinelli scored for my bet. Come on, you Gunners. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, he might get a goal. I'm surprised they ain't took him off. He's on the ball now, in fact. Martinelli finds Martin Odegaard. Good little ball there. Pulled back by Saka. No one there, edge of the penalty area. Will Martinelli get a goal tonight and get you betting? Mr. Gunner said, Curtis, I'm telling you, we might lose to Bodo away. They play on AstroTurf, don't they? And it's quite a difficult pitch to play on. And apparently they're a lot better team than I thought they was, to be honest. Fair play to them. Maybe I disregarded them a little bit early. Billy Gilmore must be peed off. Left Chelsea to go to Brighton to work with Potter. Now he's the Chelsea manager. A lot of these, man, Ross Barkley cancelled his contract because Tuchel told him it wasn't in his plans. Now the brother, you know, he might have got a chance. Might have got a chance now. If you were on 90k a week, how would you spend your money? You know what, though? I always think, you always think when you're on a lower payroll, oh, if I got that money, oh. But the reality is, when you earn that money, that will just become your lifestyle. 90k would become your norm. after a certain amount of time. At the start, you'd be shell-shocked because the jump is so big. But then eventually you'd probably be going, no, I want 150 grand a week. I want 200 grand a week. I think it's a natural progression. I always think with money, you know, a lot of you've probably had pay rises in your life. You think, damn, I'd love to be on that. When you get that, you think, yeah, I want to be on that now, you know. But 90k a week is unbelievable. And in this country, you pay 40% tax. 90k would probably be about 55k, 55, 60k. It's not about spending, it's about investing. That's the future, man. More money, more problems. Yeah, man, you know. More money, more problems. Biggie said it. Chelsea will buy back Gilmore next summer for 60 million. It wouldn't surprise you, would it, with Chelsea? Gooner 8, Potter's taking 5 staff with him. He needs to. He needs to. If you're getting a job like that, he may only get one opportunity at a club like that. If he goes there, struggles, next minute he's getting the Southampton job. He needs to go there and be a success. To be a success, you need them people around you. You need your assistant manager, your fitness coach, all of them people around you. So, yeah, I get it. 100% see, live according to your means. I got to be honest, I used to joke about it. You know, when I was younger, I used to say, listen, I live a champagne lifestyle with a lemonade pocket. I lived way beyond my means in my early 20s, you know. I was playing football. I wanted people to know that I was playing football. As you get older, you realize, you know, so what, you know, simple, plain t-shirt, nice pair of jeans, keep it moving. When I was younger, I needed Gucci loafers on. Do you know what I mean? I needed the nice watch. I wanted the car that I wanted the rented car, and you wanted to pretend that you'd bought it or you was renting it monthly. You know, it was all that. It's an image thing. But when you get older and you mature and you understand life, you think, well, who am I trying to impress, really? I mean, I'm trying to impress people that don't even know me. But it's all part of maturing. It's all part of growing up. And, you know, I respect it. When you're younger, you want the big, you know, I still like nice clothes now. Don't get me wrong. I still got a little drip in the wardrobe when necessary. But, you know, you realize when these kind of things kick in and they start, you know, putting inflation in, you can't have too much Gucci drip when the radiator costs you about £10 a minute nowadays, you know. But hey, it is what it is. Amzil said, from a Bolton fan, I hope Arsenal carry on with the wins. I appreciate that. You used to give us big problems back in the day, Bolton. Kevin Davis just elbowing man in the face. JJ Kocher flicking it over man's head. I've been to the Reebok a couple of times, actually, you know. But yeah, man, they were good. They were good times, man. Well, good for you, not for us. But big up to Loz Incredible, who said more money, more problems. Big up. Biggie Small settings, people. More money, more problems. Eddie Nketiah is coming off. Are they bringing Gabby on? Eddie, 1 goal, 1 assist, job done. Eddie comes off. Is Gabby coming on? He's done his job there tonight. Eddie, is funny because half an hour ago, people were saying he's having a bad game, shouldn't wear the 14. And you know, he's got a goal and an assist. Gabby is on. Risky substitution, that is, by the way. Cannot afford him to get injured. When you come from the bottom, money can make you silly because we never had it. It's what happens with a lot of these players, man. Balotelli's and that. 19 years of age, 150 grand a week. Me at 19, you give me 150 grand a week. You know, I don't know. I don't know if my career, I don't know how successful my career would have been. You know, on 100, you put 100 grand a week in my pocket at 19. Coming from the ends with my friends. Yeah, it's all mad, people. It's all mad. It'd be like Hangover, the Hangover movie, you know, waking up in Vegas. You don't know what the hell's happened. You got training the next morning. Zinchenko, good little ball in. Gabriel Jesus. Passes blocked. Jesus with a turn. He better be careful, I'm telling you. Fran said 25 on 90k, 25 on 90k straight nightclub and Lambo with, but now 42 that 90k is going into crypto. Exactly, you know. Fran knows, he was there. You see all the tattoos on his arm and his neck. He was moving like, you know what I mean, young Tiger, young Wiz Khalifa. We were all trying to live that life, man. PFA, yeah, man. I want to rent out a nice big boy car. 40 grand car, but you're renting it. But you tell the people that you bought it, you get your Gucci, you do your thing, man. It's an image thing, innit? You know how it goes. He still shouldn't be wearing the 14. I do agree with that, by the way. He shouldn't be wearing the 14, but some people tell me it's just a number. I don't believe that. I think numbers become very important when you play football, you know. You have a serious attachment to your numbers. I think certain numbers at certain clubs mean more than other clubs. 7 at United is massive. 14 at Arsenal is massive. But, you know, maybe I'm getting a bit older. Maybe I need to move with the times, and maybe these numbers are not as meaningful as they used to be. You know, I don't know. 14 is iconic, said J. Angelo. Moving like Foden and them. You see Foden and them, man, there. You know, they're living. They're living. Fran said them neck and hand tattoos have been lasered off grown man settings. Yeah, you see. You grow up, you say, yeah, man, laser that off when you're younger, you know. I'm surprised you didn't have the Mike Tyson Warrior one on your face. You know, them man's lasering them off. It's all part of growing up, people. It's all part of growing up. Wolves have signed Diego Costa on a free. I mean, listen, I got to be honest. You know, Diego Costa is one of them players that every time he played against Arsenal, I couldn't stand him. He would dive, he would foul people, but I always wanted him at Arsenal. I got to be honest, I was a big fan of Diego Costa. He's like a throwback striker, isn't he? Whether he's the same player anymore, I very much doubt it, but I'm sure he'll still give us problems. I mean, he's only 33. He hasn't played for 6 months, though, which is interesting. He left Mineiro in January. Honestly, a lot of Arsenal fans were saying I'd have took him as a second choice. Hold up, man, big man, powerful, but I don't think Mikel Arteta can handle Diego Costa. He'd probably beat him up. He'd probably beat up Arteta. So yeah, man. Big C, I guess we both are. Hey, listen, man. You're as old as you feel, man. I feel young right now. We move, people. Here's Martinelli, left-hand side. Hits the byline, whips it in, corner. Really surprised Martinelli looks as if he's going to play the full 90. But maybe we don't have enough options on the bench. Who have we got on the bench? I mean, he's brought most of the experienced attacking players on. He's a wizard of the dark arts, 100%. 100%. Diego was a beast. I liked him, man. I can't even lie. He was serious. He was a serious baller at Chelsea, man. Corner to Arsenal. Here's Zinchenko. 8 minutes to go, people. Good ball. Sambi Lakonga finds Martinelli left-hand side. Good little play there. Odegaard tries a little through ball. Zinchenko didn't make the run, went out for a goal kick. Fran said the pain is no joke. Good job I didn't get my face done. Nearly did when I thought I was moving like a rapper. You see, I haven't got no tats. I can't lie. There's been a couple of times I'm like, should I get tats? You know what I mean? Get my kids but I'm like, nah, man, because I know when you get older, that stuff's going to look like, you know, that's going to look like someone's vandalized you, man. You walk around looking blue. Don't get me wrong. They look good when you're younger. I can't say I'll never get one, but yeah, you got to be careful. You know, I don't think you need them all over your body, you know. You just look like you've been vandalized by someone, you know. Just relax. Get a couple on the arm and keep it moving, you know. So, yeah, man. Yeah, you don't want to be looking blue. When you reach like 50, 60 and you're OG, you know, you're 65, 70 years of age, you're chilling in your nice leather chair and, you know, you're playing dominoes, little Guinness, little bit of reggae music in the background. I don't want to be looking blue, fam. You know, I don't want to be looking like Sonic when I'm older. You know, I'm trying to just, yeah, man, couple on the arm maybe under the T-shirt. But yeah, I ain't trying to go too far. Man walking around looking like Sonic nowadays. You know what I mean? Just relax, man. Danish said, can't wait for them Champions League nights. Let me tell you something. This team, this squad ain't ready for Champions League. Let me tell you that. We go Champions League, you got to spend 200 million on this team. Because you can't take this team Champions League. You know what I mean? You just can't. But yeah, I'm sure, you know, if we'd have got in the Champions League, we'd have had more money, we'd have bought, you know, even more players. I've got a back full of tattoos. I don't even know they're there. Yeah, it's cool, man. You know, you're on your back, you wear your T-shirt, man might not see it, but you got to be careful. You got to be careful. Don't do too many. Trust me, Sonic the Hedgehog settings, people. Jamel said, Curtis, I missed out buying a ticket for the PSV match next week. How do you recommend buying one safely? I know there's a couple of decent... if you're a member, I know you can go on Ticket Exchange. They often put tickets on there, especially for Europa League. If you're a Red member, then I know a lot of tickets go on Ticket Exchange, Jamel. So that's the best way to try. It's Saka right-hand side. Crosses blocked. Jesus made the run, goes out for a corner. Buy a schooner. I'm sorry, bro. I've done you dirty there. Sonic. He said, Curtis, bro, I'm offended. I got a full bodysuit, head to toe, and man, he's violating me. Listen, it's all your choice. As we said earlier, live your life, do what makes you happy. You want to cover up, man. I respect it. It's just not for me. I wouldn't cover up, but yeah, I might grab 2 on the arm. So nah, man, no disrespect intended, man. But you know, I got a wicked sense of humor, people. Sonic is the man, to be fair. I can't lie. Header there, Xhaka up in the air. This game's gone so flat. Here's Saka. Got support. Saka here. Shooting opportunity. Shot is blocked by the defender. You can have tattoos. Listen, when you're Beckham and them, man, do what you want, mate. Man said Sonic the Shore Dog. You know, you're violating people. You're violating. You see me in a year. 100k subscribers. Tats on my face. Now, listen, don't get me wrong. I think tats look good, you know. If you have them right, they look good. I'm just saying, for me personally, I wouldn't have too many of them. You know, if I'm going to have them, I'll just have a few, you know, and they wouldn't all be on shop. See, a lot of man nowadays with tattoos on their face, I'm like, bro, I hope you got a good job because you're going to struggle. Oh, ball whipped in by Zurich. They're appealing for a penalty. Little push there. Nothing given. Turner collects it. Arsenal on the counter-attack. This game has flown by. Great ball, Odegaard. Chance for Arsenal. Martinelli, left-hand side of the penalty area. This free in there. Rolls it in. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, saved by the goalkeeper at the near post. Should Jesus have hit that first time? Lovely little counter-attack. Went all the way from our goalkeeper. Oh, Rob Holding, you know. I don't know if there's VAR in the Europa League, but he's got away with that one. I thought Jesus was going to hit that first time with his right foot. He touched it onto his left foot. And a good save by the goalkeeper. I wonder if he should have hit that first time rather than having the touch. I would have probably tried to hit that, but it is what it is. Corner to Arsenal, taken short. Little back heel into Martinelli. Doesn't get there. And Zurich clear it. It has been a much more difficult game than I actually expected. I thought we'd make a lot easier work of this than what we've seen. Because, you know, you look at the run that Zurich are on. Five defeats and 2 draws. I thought it'd be a lot easier, man. Long ball flicked on. 3 minutes to go, people. Let's see the game out now. ABC said, got my clock end Highbury tattoo time ago and still proud to show it. Gooners. Tattoos are not for everyone, plus painful depending where you get it. Sancho, people were saying he's got Homer Simpson tattoo. Curtis, coming from Jamaica, you definitely thought about getting the gold or silver tooth. Yeah, man, listen, when I was younger, and you know, back in the day, you know, you could get a gold tooth on the NHS. You mash up your tooth. You go to the dentist, you get that for free. They used to just drop gold teeth in man's mouth for free. But it all changed, and then they said, yo, you got to pay, and they was expensive, and I was, yeah, but enough man in my ends had gold teeth. Oh, free kick to Zurich, edge of the penalty area. Now, Rob Holding, he's gone to his back pocket, and Rob Holding, has he been sent off? Have I seen this right? Am I seeing this right? Have I missed this? Has Rob Holding... Hey? No, I thought... Oh, is he offside? Yo, sorry, people. I thought he was giving him a red card, but he's offside. Forgive me. He was going into his back pocket. Am I seeing things? I think Rob Holding was going to get sent off. The ref came across. He was going to his back pocket. I'm sure the back pocket holds the red. He's offside. We got away with it. We're calm, people. Rob Holding nearly mashed up the whole evening in terms of football. Obviously, for anyone just tuning in, sad news earlier. The Queen of England has passed away. It was terrible news. Threw us all off at half-time. Yeah, condolences to the family. Arsenal making very, very difficult work of this game. Really surprised Gabriel Martinelli's played 90. Mustafa said, yeah, the back pocket is red. I'm telling you, he was going to send him off until the flag went up. He was the last defender. He pulled him back. He was going to get a red card. Make sure you smash the likes, people. Fantastic support. Want to thank each and every one of you every time. 2,500 of you in the chat on a Europa League game is incredible support. Really appreciate it. And yeah, if we can get 2,000 likes, it would be a massive help. This is just how the algorithm works, people. You get a lot of likes, they share the video a lot, you get a lot of views, it helps the channel. You know how it goes, people. Man just said get a lizard tattoo. You better relax. I actually saw a lizard again in America. You've heard the story many times about in Jamaica. Oh, ball whipped in, header, saved by Matt Turner. Damn, we ain't making life easy for ourselves, are we? He catches it though, so we're all right. Yeah, in one of the rooms in Orlando, there was a little lizard in the room. I said, listen, you man are taking me back to the difficult time in Jamaica. It was a lot smaller than the lizard in Jamaica, though. I can't lie. Marquinhos, the surprise package. Let's hope so. He deserves an opportunity. He does. I think he should at least come on against Everton at the weekend. I have to say, you know, I don't want to get carried away with this because, as someone just said there, it has been a strange game. It's like they've put us under pressure, but it feels like we've been in control. But then at the same time, we also haven't played that well. When I really think about it, you know, this is an unconvincing performance. This is FC Zurich, and we're beating them 2-1, which is, you know, unconvincing, shall we say. That's all I can say, really. It's an unconvincing performance. So, yeah, but Marquinhos is showing you here, 70 minutes, 1 goal, 1 assist, 37 passes. He was very good, very, very good. 4 minutes added on, people. We're already a minute and 34 into it. Matt Turner caught a couple of crosses, people. Let's celebrate. Caught the ball twice. Definitely a lack of depth. What worries me, looking at this team, is El Neni and Thomas Partey, Smith Rowe to come back. I feel like for us to win the Europa League, we're going to have to play a strong squad nearly every game, even in the Europa League group stage. In the group stage before, we used to rotate heavily and play youngsters. We can't do that much this year. Oh, Jesus, it nearly fell to him there, and their goalkeeper collects it. So that's my worry, really, people. That's my worry. Take the 3 points and run. It's been a strange game, I have to admit. First game in the group, tough night, a lot of stuff going on outside of football, of course. Win the game and keep it moving. PSV are drawing 1-1 with Bodo Glimt. That's in Eindhoven. That game is still playing. Manchester United play at 8 o'clock. They have got Real Sociedad at home. Zurich on the attack. Slice clearance from Gabriel. Matt Turner comes out and collects it. We've got a minute and 10 seconds left, people. For me, I was going to say Matt Turner. Marquinhos, definitely man of the match. Definitely our best player. And a real positive for him. Hopefully he can build on that in the Premier League. Kenyan Guna, watching you from the TV. Move to my phone so I can smash that like. I appreciate that, bro. Really appreciate it. I'm not going to round up the game for too long. I've got to be honest. It's been a bit of a crazy night. It's Europa League. We'll talk about it tomorrow. I think there's press conference tomorrow for Sunday's game. Zurich with the chance. Shot high and wide. 30 seconds to go. That should be that, people. Turner, for me, still a little bit unconvincing. Made a couple of decent catches there at the end, but still not good enough for me. The Watcher, we are desperately short in midfield. We're only going to survive till the World Cup if Partey stays fit for nearly every game. I think we've got 10 Premier League games till the World Cup. Thomas Partey has to stay fit to the World Cup, and then they have to go into the market. It's as simple as that. That's the only way. You can't survive a full season in Europe, Carabao Cup, FA Cup and Premier League with this midfield. You just can't. Partey, you know, is injury prone. It's not going to happen. Full-time whistle goes, people. Arsenal have won the game by 2-1. They've beaten FC Zurich. 3 points. Not the most convincing of performances, if I'm being totally honest. But ultimately, it's about winning the game. 71% possession for Arsenal. 7 shots on target, 7 off, 8 corners. And they, obviously, Zurich, 29% possession. 3 shots on target, 2 off. We were much the better team. You can definitely see there is a big drop-off in quality when you take 4 or 5 players out of our team. Our squad depth is a significant drop in a lot of positions in our team. And I think that's the thing that worries me about the Europa League. We used to go through these Europa League groups playing all of the substitutes and some young players pretty much. We've had to win tonight playing Tomiyasu, playing Gabriel, playing Tierney. Lokonga and Xhaka is our midfield at the moment. But, you know, Martinelli's played the full 90 minutes. And obviously we've brought on Saka, Jesus and Odegaard. So, listen, important we won. PSV and Bodo Glimt drew. That's a good result for us, which obviously is a draw. And that puts us 2 points clear at the top of the group. Good start. Listen, for me, performance, average, very average. Result important. Win the game. Tick it off. Keep it moving. Everton on Sunday, people, which is going to be a tougher game than this. That is for sure. And Ludogorets are beating Roma 2-1 in their group, which is interesting. Obviously, we want to get some of the better teams out of this competition and make it easier for us. It's one of them. We move. No big reaction from me. Big up Kevin Campbell and Keown on BT Sport giving their reaction. There's no big reaction from me in terms of this performance. I'm not going to be, you know, I didn't shout, didn't go mad when we conceded the goal. For me, this game is purely about winning, giving the opportunity to some of our squad players and continuing to build. What worries me is the lack of squad depth. It really does. If we end up having to play a lot of these players in the Premier League, then I definitely have an issue. I have an issue. You know, I think we need to get to January and we need to get 2 players in. You know, if it's this Mudryk, if it's someone else, we need a midfielder as well. But it was just a case of job done tonight. Some people saying in the comments, Premier League games could be suspended this weekend, which wouldn't surprise me. We'll have to see with that one. People, we're going to get out of here short and sweet. It's been an interesting stream for sure. Make sure you download OneFootball, link in the description below. Just want to say thank you very much to everybody for tuning in today and supporting the channel. Your support is always appreciated. Like the video on your way out if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel. And listen, take care of your people. Stay safe. And this is why I always finish off my streams with the word blessed. Stay blessed, people. And, you know, enjoy yourself. We'll be back tomorrow, 2 p.m. We'll review the game and see what Arteta said in press conference reaction. Take care. See you all tomorrow. And Arsenal win. They're top of the group. Take care, everyone. Bless.